Late everybody, welcome in. Just got down to the spot. I still got to do some rigging, but we'll get you guys in the stand and get you on the creek, at least get you a view. If you guys missed the member live this morning, I was live for a few hours. We butchered up 3 sharks today, so shout out to the members. Came in and hung out with me. Membership started 99 cents, guys, so doing a lot more member stuff lately. We were down saltwater fishing all weekend, and I'm tired, so we're going to kind of chill today. But we're going to do some carp fishing. Real life, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Let's get you guys down to the river. We've made up some packet. Oh my God, I should just go back to bed, but it's a good habit to get out and fish. So I'm out here. Water's up a little bit. We should see what's gonna. It's up more than I thought it was gonna be, actually. This could be interesting. Figure out where we're gonna put y'all. Wow, it's up significantly. But that's probably a good thing overall. Let's say it's a good thing. All right, I'm gonna start getting set up. Peter, Will, 423. Appreciate you guys. Annie, Maddie, just bear with me. I'm gonna get set up as quick as I can here. Good news is I won't have to go in the creek like I did last time. Oh, yeah. Okay. No. Woo. All right. So, figured I'm going to rig live today. So you guys, anyone that has questions on rigging for carp, I'll try to remember to put a timestamp in here. But this one is about 15-pound line, and we're going to use the method feeder. So let me get that out now. That's a method feeder right there. It's basically a glorified weight that you can pack your bait onto. Comes with this little Johnny John there. That goes up on your line first. Saving Grace, Betty, pre-retirement days. Welcome in, guys. And then you got to run the line through the actual tube in the feeder. Caleb, Glenn, howdy, howdy. Tell Len I said hi. It's been a while since I've been on the river. We had an absolute epic weekend, guys. You definitely, if you're not a member, I would rather you guys become members than send super chats, because you're missing a lot. That's all. You're missing a lot of content. Kevin and I were killing it down the shore this weekend. There's a lot of content coming on the member side of things. We caught sharks, we caught stripers, we caught, what else do we get in there? Drum, we caught, what else am I missing? Bluefish. Epic weekend. All right, so we got the method feeder on. Got to get the hooks on next. There are the hooks I use. I use usually 4s or 6s. These guys are a little bit bigger, so I'm going to go with 4s. Yeah, thanks, Will. Bluefish. I'm running late, so I figured, you know what? Nobody goes on YouTube to see a polished live, right? Why don't I just show you how to use this? I get asked it every single day that I'm live. So, you got the method feeder right there. You got the line coming out of the back of it. Just, you know, take the line that's coming out of it. And that's what goes on to the braid material to the hair rig. The hair rig basically is a glorified hook with some line coming off the back side of the hook. So the bait doesn't go on the actual hook. It floats off the back of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take the tag end, go through the loop. Take the tag end, go through the loop that just made. Wet it, pull it tight. Like that. So take the line now. You got the method feeder. I'm going to pull that little plastic thingy down on top. That just kind of helps hold it all in place. Good morning, Tim. Crazy K, what's up? What's up? MK. I appreciate that, Glenn. And so that's what we're going to do. That's the hair rig. See that little loop? I'm going to put fake corn on that next. Actually, let me trim the knots here first. I like fake corn for 2 reasons. It floats, and it stays on better than real corn. You're going to be sitting your bait out there for a while. So you don't need a sunfish coming along, pop your bait off, and you're sitting there wasting your time, you know? So to get the bait on the hair rig, you've got your little bait needle, I guess they call it in most countries. And we got the fake corn. It's like an elastic material. I'm going to stick it on the bait needle like that. Both of them on. The bait needle is like a little clasp. And a little door shuts on it. So what you're going to do, I appreciate that, Gillmaster. Awesome, awesome. So there's the loop coming off the back of the hair rig. Going to take that little bait needle clasp. Almost 50, I can't see the damn thing. Shut the little clasp like that. Oh crap, it went. Don't get old. I can't see crap. I just made the pack bait up, so there's no rush to getting it out there. It's gonna set up better if we're patient here. We caught 6 here on Friday, so it should be a good day. All right, so we got the loop hooked to the clasp. You're just gonna push the fake corn down, And then you're going to pop the clasp open like that. Let me get my other, one more thing you need. Next thing you need is what's called a bait stop. So you see how it's hanging on there? That can slide right off, right? So you need a bait stop, which is just a fancy piece of plastic. Beer Gut, welcome in. Angel, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. That's the bait stop. It's just like a U. Here's another spot that old people struggle with. Okay. Take the bait stop, put it on like that. Then you're going to take the corn, slide it down over that, just like that. That's basically the setup. Now let me get some pack bait and put on this thing. Okay, this is pack bait. The recipe is on our how-to playlist. And you're just going to pack it onto this method feeder. There's tools for it. I just use my hands. Okay, you got that. You're going to take your hook. You're going to stick the hook right into the pack bait like this. Yo, Scotty. I'm Mr. Clean. I'm Mr. Clean. And here's why I like the fake corn. When this lands, the fake corn's going to be floating right above it. Let's get this one out so you can actually watch a fishing rod. You know what I mean? Instead of my ugly head. Got a little line twist. This is a $25 combo, guys. I was fishing down the shore next to guys with $900 combos. And it got the job done. I limited out on stripers with my $25 Walmart rod. All right, so casted that out. Let me make sure that's on screen. Important thing to keep in mind with that setup is you do not want to move. Once that line hits the water and that pack bait, you want to let it sit where it landed, or else you're just pulling the bait off the hook. We got high water, it might slide. We'll just have to live with it, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I was live this morning for the members, so anybody wants to see how to butcher sharks, go check, become a member, 99 cents a month, and go check that out. We cut up 3 sharks today before the live. Dale, yeah, you're going to get blocked, buddy. No spamming. This mud's annoying. It's the type of mud that sticks to your shoes. It's super annoying. Okay, so we got 1 rod out. Now we're going to add 2 more. Let me wrench you up, Gil, before I get my hands busy with the next setup. Appreciate you coming in. Trolls are a sign of success, you know. Nothing you can do about it. I should make sure I have my net ready. Bring you guys closer. For now, since there's only 1 rod, we're going to have 3. Drill and Chill, what is up? What is up? Zyro. We're carp fishing. Yeah, we got 6 out of here Friday. Right now our freezer is pretty well full. And I got a lot of fresh fish in there, so not going to harvest a carp this week. But maybe next week we'll harvest one out of here because this water is clean. It's a good spot to do it. This weekend I will be fishing at the Skeeter meetup. We got a YouTube meetup in Pennsylvania this weekend. So I'm going to be pretty busy from Friday on up there. They'll all be live. I'll be a member. I'll be members only all weekend. But there'll be plenty of lives up there for you guys to check out that aren't members. All right, that one's good. Chaos, what's up, my brother? Appreciate you. All right, let's get this thing set up. Stop goofing around and get it in here. Yo, Steve-O, I was just going to text you, man. I've been so busy. I was wondering how you're doing. We cut up sharks this morning, buddy. I'll go back and put some timestamps on that live from this morning. Sam was in there from Cast Blast giving me some advice. We were trying to treat those sharks like catfish. Will came in. Brad, Loomy were in. We had a fun time hanging out on the porch, cutting up sharks. I did the stripers last night and the bluefish last night. I appreciate that, Steve. I got a bucket of it. I just got back from the store. I appreciate it. Yo, butt gut. Butt gut. Jesus. Welcome in, butt gut. Beer gut. I'm telling you, man, I'm without sleep. Now that you remember, you'll see why. Go back and check this crap out over the weekend. You'll see. But I appreciate you joining up very much, man. 99 cents. You got full access now. There's not much the sharks and marlins and the other levels get. Basically all get the same thing. It's just some people are, you know, they've got the money to do it and they just support a little bit more. But it just helps keep the trolls out, and I don't need trolls in while I'm doing stuff with my kids, you know. Here we go again. Steve, I gotta get this through this tiny damn hole. You're gonna hear some cursing coming up. It's the most frustrating part of carp fishing right here. Mono is a lot easier. The braid is such a pain in the butt to get it into the method feeder. It's coming out. All right, we got it out, but I can still screw it up. You might still hear cursing yet. You still might hear me curse yet. All right, let me go get a hook. Yeah, we're going to do a lot more lives like this. We're just going to hit the button and go, man. Even if I'm running to the store or stuff. Because it's just, I'm getting busier and busier. And if I wait till I'm all set up, you know, I think you guys will miss out on some cool content anyway. It's better to show you everything. Bait needle might help, or a piece of... Yeah, the bait needle on this one, MK, is not long enough. It doesn't come through that. But what I sometimes do is, like, I'll burn this. Like, I'll just heat it. And that kind of makes it, like, a different material when it goes through. I don't know. May 10th. Awesome. Yeah, Chaos is going to go live this Saturday. While I'm up there playing with Skeeter and Steve and Glenn and whoever else is coming. It's going to be an awesome time. We're going to be fishing all weekend. We're right by Knoebels Amusement Park. So if anyone's interested, make sure you can get in, make reservations, and come on up. Whew. Got her. What you will fish at the meeting? Yeah, the YouTube meetup, we're fishing Lake Glory, Catfish Lake. There's also some really good trout streams. I got my PB brown trout up that way. So yeah, depending on who comes, I'll probably be kind of guiding some folks, showing them around some of the local waters that I know. There's also some really cool fossil fields up there. I found a nice vein of fossils up there when I was a kid. and we still like to go up there and play. So if anybody's in the rocks and fossils, be more than happy to go show you around. And then the amusement park's there. So my whole family's going. My older boy is huge into roller coasters. So I think we're going to get him an all-day pass and send him on his way to the park. Carp Warrior, what's up? What's up? We're going to try to get on some carp today. We caught 5 in a couple hours here on Friday. And then we were live for like 4 hours at night on the member channel. We only got 1 more. They like shut off big time. But that, of course, my son was out here catching crayfish. So that probably didn't help things. All right, so lost my bait needles. All right. Adriano, English if you can, please. Ken, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you guys. Beer Gut Garage is my newest member, so welcome him into the fam right there. I'm gonna get another rod out here in the mix in just a second. Friday we only had well, we tried 3 and we kept breaking off the ultralight. We missed 9 carp. Well, not missed, but we would have had 9 carp total. We lost 4 carp on Friday. There's something messing with it right now. A little bit of slack. See if it goes down. Where's my net? Over here. See if it goes down. So that one's in close, and even though it slid down a little bit, I'm going to go up and over this one, but I'm going to go further out. Kind of like if you guys ever did see anyone doing trolling or you've done trolling, you can kind of fish line over line as long as you have different distances. It sounds good until you hook a fish and then it's complete chaos. But, like I said, that's a good problem to have. We'll just get these guys out there for now. Got 2 in the mix now. I'll move the guys back a little bit now. Locked up drag shorts. Nice, man. Is that like a secondary channel for just your shorts? You're splitting it up? Awesome. Yeah, I heard some people say that's a good idea. All right, so we got 1 more rod, and that one I'm going to send down. I got to rig that one up next. Oh, this one's nice. This one's brand new 20-pound mono. Kevin Reese spooled on the ocean this weekend. He's very picky with his setups, and he's not afraid to like stop fishing and change it. He broke a couple fish off, probably bluefish, and he was like, that's it, no more braid, and he just goes to the car and gets the mono and starts tying at like 3 in the morning. So we went down and we fished. First of all, I worked a full shift on Friday. Got home, took him down 2.5 hour drive, got down to the shore. We got down there around 9 at night. Our buddy Cameron from Bait and Tackle, from Boulevard Bait and Tackle, was closed, but he left a cooler of fresh clams outside for us. Got the clams. We ended up throwing paddle tails and jig heads anyway. Went out to the inlet and fished till about midnight. I caught my 31-inch striper, my slot striper. He caught a couple undersized. Caught a nice big bluefish, broke off about 5 bluefish, but kept the big blue that we landed. And went to the car. By 1 o'clock, we were in the car in the parking lot. And we didn't really sleep. Kevin slept a little bit. And then by 3 in the morning, we set the alarm for 3, woke back up, and then fished the outgoing tide. And then we were up fishing till about noon on Sunday. We left for home somewhere around 1 o'clock. Got home. I took a 30-minute nap and then filleted fish for about 2.5 hours. That was last night. And then here I am today. No, you ain't feeding my bluefish to no flounder, man. Get out of here. Flounder did just come in yesterday. I saw a few caught too, but we weren't really targeting them. Jimmy's one of my awesome members right there. Yeah, I mean, I got the expensive braid, and it's better. It's the whatever the pro stuff is, but that's just the way Kevin is. Whatever reason, probably didn't even tie his knot good or something. He's just like, I'm going back to mono. You know, for an 11-year-old, he's like, people will like think like I do everything for him. They just haven't really watched him on his own yet, because he does more than me. I'm more likely to sit back and just be like, I'll ride it out. But he'll make changes all day long. This mud is so super annoying. My shoes are like 100 pounds already. How is the weather, or is it the same here in the summer? Please pay attention to your health. We don't know how much health we can have. Heck yeah, man. I got my sleep last night. I actually got to bed at like 10, and I slept in till 5:30, so I got some rest last night. Which is why I didn't rush down here. I was late, because I'm like, you know what? I gotta drink my drinks. I'm gonna have my breakfast. I'm gonna pack my healthy lunch, semi-healthy lunch. And that's the way it's going to be. I'm not going to rush around like an idiot. But around here, man, the striper runs. You don't stop when the striper are running. There's no way I was going to sleep in that car when I knew the bite was on. Swift's in the house. Linda, Butterflies and Sunshine. How are you? How much do I keep losing stuff? In my pockets. It is in my pockets. Yeah, I woke up, I did my workout, so I did all my crap, man. Did all my crap, but you're right. Got to pay attention to your health. I gained a lot of weight, mostly I think from the steroid the last couple of weeks, but I'm off the steroid now. Got my operation done, so now I can lose weight and actually work out. 217, wrenched you up. Appreciate you coming in. Goals are for you. What is up? What is up? I'm in Colorado for a week. Colorado River, Grand Junction. Awesome, Mike. Get them, man. Yeah, we want to see videos. Get some photos. What am I doing? Take corn time. Thought I heard a bell. That might have been me, though. Probably me. Rod's in the house. I don't think I got a haircut, Luke. This is the way my hair looks. I shave it off every couple weeks. Did you notice mood change? I'm always angry. um, I don't know. I'm not. I don't like steroids. I get off them as soon as possible. Hey, Julie. Sideways mohawk. Sideways mohawk. I'm almost 50. What do I care? Oh yeah, not on this river. Not on this river. They're running on the ocean, Swift. Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, they're running big time right now in Jersey. Especially at night. The night bite's on. Little guys during the day, the big boys at night. I like to go to the ocean because if they're not running or they're not biting that day, there's always something to be caught. And if I'm going to pay the money and gas to get all the way down there, you better believe I'm coming home with a cooler of fish. And that's what we did. Been filleting. Doing a lot of filleting. A lot of meat in the freezer right now. All right, we're going to add the third rod, and then we're going to sit back and relax. Nice, that's a solid day. Solid day of fishing right there. I haven't seen any carp jump today, but I know they're here. With the current up, the water up and the current up, I had to definitely kind of adjust the drags. So can't let them run out here today. Give them 10 feet, they're going to take 50 yards. All the way out. How's that look? There goes one, just jumped. Dang, he jumped right where I cast it too. I might have gotten him mad. Probably going to take the camera on the other side, actually, because there's a rock and I can sit my butt on it, trying to keep my foot healthy. Let's move you guys over here. I'm on my feet all the time now with my other job, my side hustle, so I'm trying to take care of my foot. Poker Rossi, what is going on? Thanks for coming in here. This is the first time I've seen you in here, but I've seen you around. I feel like I know you from Nora, maybe. Nora the Explorer. Adjusting this stuff, guys. Bear with me a second. I'll get you settled in just a second. I can't move this rock. I hope I can fit all these rods. I think you can see all the rods, kind of. Skeeter, what is up? What is up? Yeah, pike fillets are easy. I do the 5 fillet method. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you learn it, it's not hard at all. Get your loins, you got your sides, you got your belly. 5 or 6 fillets. Randy Jones, dope, is back. Now I'm sitting down, I can actually pay attention, y'all. Let me see if I can move this rock. Like, this is like a huge boulder that I'm sitting on. I didn't bring a chair, I forgot it. I can't really move it too far. Jeez. A little bit. A little bit. I love pike. I think it's very good. Nice flaky white meat. Yeah, it's delicious. We used to eat a ton of it in Alaska. Because we'd get some big boys up there and we'd pickle them, we'd can them, all different ways. I love them in soup too. Put them. I can't eat shellfish. I'm allergic, so we used to put it in like a New England clam chowder type soup. And instead of having clams, we would put pike in. Loved it. Yeah, the Y bones are like the hard part, but yeah, you're right. Like, once you get past that, like everything else with it is really easy. You keep saying that, Skeeter. Good luck, buddy. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works out. Fixing cars stink. But hopefully you got the right stuff this time to get it done. Nothing like getting it done at the last minute, man. I'm going to eat my sandwich because I just took all my vitamins and I don't think I ate enough for breakfast. I get sick. 26 awesome people in, 45 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. We'll take it up to hour and 10, and then we'll recast since we're messing around with all the rods. They're going to fight like tanks in this high water. So yeah, I'll be fishing with Skeeter this weekend. I'll be on the member side of things, but I'm sure Skeeter will be live a lot. Get out of here, Glenn. There's no fish on. Skeeter, what time you going live today, bud? You go over to site number 2, which is my site, and throw some extra hot dogs out there. Chum in my spot for me. Throw a little extra chum out there. Get it ready for me. Yeah, that's my cinder block. That's actually it's my canoe anchor. That's my anchor and yes, that's my cinder block. Swickies, what is up? What is up? Yeah, no worries, man. I don't really go live on the weekend, so it's like a Monday through Friday gig for me for public live, so you didn't miss much. Those crayfish are down in in my creek. Hanging out in the minnow trap, getting fat. Cleaning out in the clean water. We'll eat them Wednesday night. We'll have a little crayfish boil. That's my next day off. What's up, TikTok? What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. No catfishing here. There used to be catfish in this creek. They've been completely demolished from overfishing. The carp will be next. Once people decide they want to catch carp, the carp will be gone next. My outdoors, what is up? What is up? Just got all the stuff done. We cut up 3 sharks today on the member live, so that was the rush. Getting the kids off to school, butchering the sharks, And now it's time to just chill and fish for carp. Just have a nice relaxing carp fishing session. Yeah, water's definitely up a little bit, Jimmy. Oh, there we go. Rod on the left, guys. Rod right here. Here we go. Gotta put my sandwich down. We'll wait till it's taken down. Adjust the rod, align the camera a little bit. We'll wait for the takedown. We'll be patient. Something's eating it. Could be another sandwich bite. Creed, you don't know that spot. You don't know the spot. Top secret spot. Get out live soon. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Swift, that happens all the time, man. What's frustrating is you go to a spot where you've had good signal, and then for whatever reason, you don't get a signal. Takes a bite to get a bite. Yep. Nice, my outdoors. That's awesome, man. We did saltwater. We had a great saltwater trip. It was just horrendous conditions. I mean, the winds were so brutal. We found one little pocket of spot that we could fish kind of almost out of the wind, which is hard to do, you know, when you're fishing in the ocean. But we found the spot. But it was still, every once in a while, the gusts would come. And there was no way I could set a camera up. First of all, we were like way out in the water. We waded out pretty darn deep because the stripers were right in the main current. So we had to get out there. So there was just no way I was going to be able to go live on a camera in that condition. There's James. What's up, James? Thanks for coming in. I think I'm caught up. Crypto Billy, what's going on? It's owned by the FBI, CIA, only official. Yeah, top secret here. Well, the nibbles are a good sign, so they're still here. Something's here anyway. King Killer came home from hockey, and the ice is gone. Awesome. I guess that's a good buy this time of year. You're probably happy about that. Set my docks up today. Awesome, man. Spring fever. Leash is in. Creed said I had my drag. I had a carp drag my ultralight in yesterday. Jumped in jeans and all, and eventually found it and got the fish. That's awesome. That's awesome. Glad you're able to get that back. There's Masha, Man of Miracles. Good morning. Striped bass will be starting to run soon. The lobster, nice, my outdoors. Yeah, we got our first, well, caught a couple undersized a couple weeks ago, but we got our first slot striper late Friday night into Saturday morning. Yeah, they're definitely, spawn is on, so you get great activity on both sides of the spawn, and then a couple bad days while they're actually spawning. We'll see where we are today, I guess. I'm doing pretty good, Masha. I am. I'm eating a sandwich on the right side of my mouth right now. So I just had a lot of work done on my left side of my jaw. But not today, Diego. Not yet, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Aloha, Kukiana. Still waiting for a first carp. We're getting a couple little bounces on that white rod, which is why I kind of turned the camera a little bit. I think that one might go. We're using pack bait, so they will start chewing on the pack bait before they find the hook. And it might take a while before they find the hook. Anthony Serrano, appreciate that, Diego. This is catch and release today. I already got my filleting in. We cut up 3 sharks already today, so these guys are going right back in the creek when I catch them. I'm excited to eat the stripers, but I'm most excited for the bluefish. That's pretty much our favorite fish in my family. We make ceviche from it. Can't wait. Can't wait. We freeze it for a week, make sure in case there's any type of parasites. There's a bell. we'll freeze them up for about a week, and then we'll take them out and soak them in lime. I think it's the other white rod. I ain't moving. I'm waiting for it to go down. Let's see. I heard a bell, and I'm not sure which bell it was. Landing them is going to be a challenge with the current up like this. The lines are definitely going to be crossing. All right, Will. Appreciate it, buddy. Have a good day. I always put the timestamps, so if you guys miss out on the lives and want to see how I did, just go to the live and look down in the comments, and you'll see the timestamps. You just click on them, and it'll take you right back to the moment the rod went down. So last time we were out was Friday, and I think we have, I think there's 6 timestamps. The one was a really good takedown that we lost. Broke that one off, but yeah, there's all the timestamps are there for you to watch the chaos. Awesome, Creed. Yeah, I'm in the market still to get one of those like big wagons for saltwater fishing that you can put a big cooler right on. Then I can roll that cooler out on the beach. I mean, I'm like running every time we catch a fish. I'm like bleeding it out, and then I'm running like 3/4 of a mile back to the car because we carry a huge cooler. Appreciate that. Goals are for you. Got a great community here. A lot of great content creators. Yo, Travis. I'm glad Travis saved me some stripers. They were slaying them. Travis was down there in 6-mile-an-hour winds. And guess what the wind was when we were there, Travis? It was a freaking hurricane. It was horrible down there. There's Sam. Sam was hanging out while I was butchering up those sharks this morning. Good times. I've got so much video and pictures, and I got a lot more stuff to share from this weekend. I just needed the rest. Yeah, you're out there in like your little sweatshirt. Everything was like nice and clean. You're out chilling on the boat. Beautiful sunrise. We go down there and look like Armageddon, man. There was like waves crashing over us. It was horrible. You're getting wet from the sky, from the water. There was like water coming from every direction. And all I could picture in my head was the picture Travis sent me like 4 hours earlier with them hanging out, beautiful day, catching fish. I knew that was going to happen. Every time I show up, the weather turns to crap. Yeah, the striper was, I didn't weigh him, but he was 31 inches long, just under 31. I could see the 31 line. Stripers in Jersey are tough because they got to be in the slot to keep. They have to be bigger than 28 inches and smaller than 31 inches. So that's a pretty tiny slot to hit. But I measured that one about 10 times. Oh, end rod's going, guys. Black rod on the end. A lot of little hits today. I wonder if they're bullheads. Yeah, it felt like deadliest style. Deadliest catch style for sure. It was bad. It was so bad, like, at least it wasn't really cold and we were just kind of laughing. But by Sunday, you know, we were up the entire night. Kevin got maybe an hour of sleep. I got nothing. Sunday, it got colder after the cold front and it kept raining. And I started shivering. Like our car seats were soaked because we're running around with our waders on just to stay warm. And by then I was cooked. I was like shivering, but we were catching sharks left and right. Like we were catching sharks so big we couldn't land them. It was just constant. So we were having a whole lot of fun out there. We were catching a whole ton of fish. And then he started sleeping in the car and I'm like, let's go home. Let's go home. And he's like, nah, I'm good. I want to keep fishing. So his style of fishing became him sitting in the car with the heat set to like 80 degrees, heated seats on, and I'm out there shivering, keeping bait on the poles. And then I'm knocking on the car every time the rod would go down. And he'd come running out and fight the fish. It was fun. I might casting card, depends on how I'm feeling. Now there's a gap right here. I just run behind that gap here. I don't know why they do that. I guess in case you have a trailer with the kayak. I don't know. It's like a kayaking boat launch. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Jamie, I didn't put it in the mail yet. I'll get it out for you. I did get it though. And Jay was jealous. I was jealous of the boat, man. I was talking to Kevin. I'm like, you know what? We were talking about you going down there too. I'm like, I'd like catching them. Like, boats are fun, but I like hustling off the bank and catching them. But then as we were getting rained on and started to freeze our butts off, I'm like, all right, I think I'll take Travis's boat ride now. I'm ready. They're just like dogfish sharks, Annie Maddie. They're, I know they're like in the UK, they're kind of like protected, but this type of species that we have here are like not protected at all. They're considered a big time nuisance fish. Most people just kill them and chuck them. You know, honestly, that's what they do to them. But we actually love the taste of them. You just have to know how to process them. So we actually like it. I think they taste just like mako shark. Just in case, what is up? Definitely getting some bumps out there. So I think we're working them in here. I think we're going to get some fish today. Took us forever to get them all in the water. So we're going to give it another like 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm going to recast them all, rebait them and recast them all. Then after that, we're going to do every half an hour. Just can't afford to waste bait every 2 minutes. It's worth the money. I highly recommend that. We caught live bunker, and it was a sleigh fest. Ran out of bait, 65 bunker. Yep. Yeah, that's in the fall. That's what we were doing. We were snagging bunker right off the beaches, and then live lining bunker out there and just slaying the stripers. But yeah, in the boat, when you can get right up into the blitz, that's awesome. Yeah, mako jaw somewhere. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. These guys don't really have like the regular teeth. They just have like it's like a catfish mouth almost. They little grippies. They'll tear you up. They'll definitely tear you up. You'll wish they had teeth and you take your hand back out of their mouth. Trust me, I've stuck my hand in there before. It ain't pretty. I ain't a bright man. Checked my bait and stripers were right at the boats. That's so cool, man. I knew you were gonna have a good day just because I knew what was going on out there. When you're on the bank, it can be frustrating because you're just hoping that they turn and come that way. They might not. You know, there's no reason they have to be up on the beach unless the bunker gets up on the beach. But yeah, we got lucky. We got plenty to keep us busy. Oh, what was that? There we go. He's on. He's on. He was. Now he's on. Come on. Dang. Thought for sure he was on that. Hope it's not snagged. Not fully sure he's not on it yet. We'll give him a few minutes. There it is. There he is. He's on there. He's got to be on there. Nope, he was not on there. I can see his wake out there. What the heck? put it right back out there again. Yeah, Travis, right now, man, I would not be opposed to going down again just for the sharks. How you doing? Good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, awesome. Are you guys using the ramp or are you just?
No.
Oh, cool.
I lived down the road and they built it.
Oh, nice.
I just wanted to check it out. How you doing? Oh, you're for CARP?
Yeah. That's really all that's in here worth, Chase. There's some.
Oh, there's some nice smallmouth.
Yeah, there's some good smallies.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel.
You always catch
Yeah,
those
welcome,
videos.
welcome.
Yeah, you doing?
Good to see you guys.
I told you there was a guy that caught a muskie? That's him.
Yeah. Not far from here. Yep.
Yeah. That was him. That was the guy.
Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah.
You guys just checking out spots, or you just out
No,
driving?
we just they built this like what, last year? Or the year before?
Yeah.
So
I think this whole thing's going to get developed because they got a grant. The Collegeville got a grant, so I think they're going to be. This whole thing's going to be like a developed park.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's
that
really
will be
cool.
right by my house there. That's
Hopefully they'll put in some clearing. Like I was hoping to bump into the ranger and be like, "You mind if I just like make a couple spots?" You know?
Our park ranger actually just pulled
Yeah,
up
oh,
in
he's
the
right
parking
there.
I
lot.
might chat with them then. It'd be nice to be able to like clear some spots.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says,
We
man,
caught-
that's some pack bait. This man's carp fishing.
Yeah, we got 6 here Friday.
Oh, nice.
It was a good day. Yeah.
Have you checked out Greenway?
Yeah, on and off. It's just not been the same this year. I got 8. Like that's where you said like 18 carp days.
Yeah.
They dredged it this year, and
That's right, they did dredge it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Not
say.
the
Maybe
same.
Dredging, kind of, yeah.
it's not the same right now. I'm sure it's for the long term. I think it's a good thing for the lake, but it
No,
definitely
they got-
changed
There
it
were
up.
some areas where you would step in and sink from all the mud.
Yeah.
Probably gotta like redevelop the ecosystem.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Like the trout usually would lay, you could cast at them from the edge. They're all out in the main channel. So like it changed how I fish there completely for now. But yeah, you figure there's nothing in that. They just dug it all out, so it's just like brown. There's no like algae, there's no, scuds, there's nothing there for them to eat.
Yeah, yeah. I might come out and do some carp fishing. The trout fishing is too crowded now.
Yeah. A lot of them are, taking them out. There's not a lot out there
it's
anymore.
not much now.
Yeah, I don't have a sticker with you. I'd give it to you today, unfortunately.
No, I mean, I'll tell my son.
I usually have.
Oh my god, let's
Nice.
take a selfie together.
Yeah.
We need proof.
You don't mind?
Yeah,
I'll take it.
that's awesome. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'll take
Do
it.
you want me to take it? You guys want to do like selfie
Yeah,
style?
That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Nicholas will believe it.
How old's your son?
He's 8.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I got
well,
9 and
me
11.
him,
So.
we go out. We've been for the last 2 years. We go out as much as we can.
We were out all weekend. We went chasing stripers down the shore.
Oh, nice.
So we went down after work on Friday. I went down, and we just slept in the car at Corson's Inlet. Like a whole night we were fishing. We caught like 5. I just butchered 3 sharks on my porch this morning before we came down. We caught a 31-inch, just under 31 slot striper, and we got a nice big bluefish we
Nice.
brought home.
And that was from the shore.
Yeah, down in Corson's. Yeah. Their stripers are in big time right now.
Yeah, they're running. Yeah, it's a good time.
These rods are shaking, but I haven't got any yet. Missed one.
How long does it usually take you out here?
I mean, I haven't really fished this area that much. I move around a lot, but it usually takes like a good 30, 45 minutes for the first one. And it's been an hour now. I missed one on the center rod.
Hair rigs or?
Yeah, hair rigs. The water's up a little bit. Like last week, I had to walk out there. I couldn't land them.
For sure. It's probably like 3 feet higher than usual.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably where it's honestly probably supposed to be here, but it's been so low.
Yeah.
This thing looked silly because you'd bring your boat here and
Then
you'd
you
have to, yeah, you'd have to drag it out over the boulders anyway. Yeah, that's literally just my kid's thing. It works though. I've had plenty of takedowns and it hasn't gone in yet, so it's working.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's my anchor for my canoe.
Perfect. Yeah, well,
What area do you live in?
I live in Schwenksville,
Okay.
right by the Folk Fest. Folk Fest is basically my front yard.
I always see signs for that, but we've
Never gone there. Yeah, it's it's Pool Farm. It's right up off of Clemmer's Mill.
now that area that's there across that art place, what is that?
Yeah, there's that art studio that we
Yeah,
went
art
past.
Oh, by Mocha's.
Are people allowed to park in that area and just just head down the creek?
I would park in Mocha's. I would park in Mocha's.
Mochas?
Yeah, because the trail, there's like the trail comes out. The old trail is right there. It runs along 29. That was the Perk Trail before they redid it.
Oh,
It goes right out of the what used to be Ortino's Pizzeria.
okay.
It's Mauricio's now.
Yeah.
You can park at Mauricio's if they're not like open, but I would park on the other side. I would park at the train stop. There's like a weird building there.
Okay.
Park right there by the trail,
All right.
and you can walk down
Yeah, I
there.
always meant to hit that area up with my son, but I was like, last thing I need, come back from fishing, my car's towed.
Right? Nah, they're pretty good with it. There's some hits on that middle rod again.
That's why I like a hair rig. First time I went trying to fish for carp, I kept getting these little bullheads.
Yeah, right. That's why I tell everybody it's much to not catch things it is to catch carp. Otherwise, you'll get stripped by sunfish
Yeah.
every 10 minutes. Yeah, they're anyfin fans, Sam. Thank you.
Oh,
They do exist. Nah, it's just on the rods. You're good. It's just people heckling me in my chat as usual. Dope channel. Welcome in, Deborah. Welcome, John. Friday Night Fishing Club. Glacier. That octopus was awesome, man. Paparazzi. Yeah, that's what they are. The paparazzi. Bassicario. What's going on? Try to get caught up.
All right, I'm gonna take off, man.
All right, man. Nice meeting you. What's your name?
Mario.
Mario. All right,
Hopefully
cool.
I'll run into you
Yeah,
again.
sounds good. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Yeah. Have a good day.
Enjoy, bud.
All right, thank you. Wow, 420. What's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Tim, what is up? Competitive angler, good to see you. We're getting some bell ringers here. I don't. They almost feel like they're bullheads the way they're bumping and not taking it down. That white rod in the center is definitely getting a lot of activity, but it's just not going down yet. So look at that bend. There's something playing. Could be turtles. Yeah, bullhead or a turtle. Probably a turtle, the way it's bending slow like that. Yeah, PG, Ryan, you should probably just leave now. I don't think you can handle it with that name. Tiny catfish bite is on. The little babies are feeding. Nice. Hey, Stinkbug, what is going on? Looks like your stream's doing pretty well. It's all right. We got 19 in. I appreciate that. I don't worry too much about it. It is what it is. I worry more about catching meat and putting it in the freezer anymore. I'll never make money off of YouTube. I've kind of come to grips with that. But I fill my freezer the best I can while I'm out here. Get a few bucks to maybe pay for bait. That's all I need. Keep the show rolling that way. There we go. Look at that hit. Is he going to go down or what? What's he doing with that rod? Still could be a channel in here. Lucio, what is going on? What are you fishing? We're fishing for carp, bud. We're in Pennsylvania, Deborah. Yeah. It's crazy. My lives, I put out a short last night and it went right to 12,000 views. And then this morning I look at it and it's at 4,000. Like it lost 8,000 views overnight. So I don't, what are you going to do? Not today, Glacier. I just got done cutting up shark, and my freezer's got bluefish in it. It's got striper in it. It's got shark in it. It's got tons of trout in it. So, yeah, maybe next week. I do want to harvest a carp soon. Maybe next week we'll harvest one. It's been a while. Nice, Lucio. Nice, nice. We're in the United States, Pennsylvania. Yeah, there's something going. YouTube always has things going on. I don't worry about it too much. What's weird is like, when they do their like monthly cycle and they get rid of like troll accounts and you lose a bunch of subs, right? Everybody takes a step back. What I've noticed is like coming out of that, whatever was working for you doesn't mean it's going to work anymore. Like after the last one, my shorts went way up, my lives went way down, and my long format videos stayed the same. So it's like they rebalance something. So I don't know what they do, but Pennsylvania's in the house. Yeah, some are spawning. They're starting to bounce around a little bit. Yeah, we're getting real close to the spawn. Right before, right after is the, around here anyway, is the best time to fish for them. But yeah, when they're actually spawning, most of them aren't going to be hungry, but they don't all spawn at the same time. There's always a couple late bloomers and early bloomers, all that crap. So you could still catch a couple. And at least you know where they are. Creed, I make, if I'm lucky, I make like $1 on my lives. That's it. Yeah, it's you guys. Members is what makes it work. The members is what makes it work. We wouldn't be here without the memberships and the super chats. That's what keeps the, like today wouldn't happen. If it wasn't for the members, I wouldn't be out here carp fishing because it's catch and release. I would have just done the butchering of the sharks on the porch and the vacuum sealing and the processing and the homesteading stuff because that's the stuff I got to do. This is just like entertainment. I enjoy it. It's fun. I hang out with you guys, read chat. But yeah, I make more on shorts. I know people say you don't make anything on shorts, but I actually make, I don't know how it works. Like I know how it works, but the numbers don't add up. But I actually make more in shorts than I do lives. Yep, Sam knows the deal. It's not easy, man. I mean, there's a ton of really good content creators out there. So they're just flooded. The platform is flooded, which is a great position to be in if you are YouTube. People are just, working for free all over the place. And then they'll, there's a few people here and there that'll hit it big. And then, it's almost like that's the bait, for every other YouTuber. Like, oh, he did it. Well, yeah. It's like me throwing some gold in the creek and having a gold rush. Little motivation never hurt. Mr. Frosty, what's going on? Dougie Doug in the house. That white rock keeps getting bumped. Look at it. That sounds like a bullhead, don't it? What do you think? Bullhead or turtle? Put in the chat. Bullhead or turtle? Oh, he's about to get hooked. Keep it up, buddy. You coming in? You gonna come in? Put some snapper soup in the freezer too. Nothing. Fooled me twice, dirty rat. Alright, let's get recasted here. It's time to recast anyway. I'm gonna cast away from there because if that's a turtle, I'm gonna make him move. It's definitely not a carp hitting like that. Yeah, it was cool. That was meeting Mary. I've never met him before, but he's a local guy that watches my channel. Another local dude that doesn't chat much. They're out there. Any Fin fans, they're actually out there. All right, where are we going with this? That's where they were holding the other day, right here. Leave the end one out another 10 to 15 minutes. I don't like changing them all at the same time. All right, we're back. Creed, 17 months, one of my oldest members right there. Appreciate you, buddy. We got Jose in the house. What's going on, Jose? Fine cook and angler from Texas right there. Throw a chicken foot on the hook. What am I going to catch on that? There's no channel cats left in this creek system. Very few, if so. Not worth sacrificing a carp setup for anyway. Turtle, yeah. Full head, Dougie Doug. Yeah, that's the other thing they do, Dope Channel, is some people will get like huge amounts of subs, but like, are they monetized? Like, it's weird once you're monetized what happens to the channel. Definitely a lot of bumps out there. There's something out there feeding. It's like, oh, Dad, he blew up overnight, and then as soon as he got monetized, the roll slowed down. And same thing with what's the other dude? You know, his channel got picked up and went crazy. Then he got monetized, and now that one seems like it's slowed down. Hey, Creed, appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate it. Bait fund is covered. You and Steve got it. This bucket should last us 2 days, so. Yeah. I don't want to dwell on it because I don't really, it's not a big deal. But just a, you know, Skeeter, I know Skeeter was kind of going off, so I think somebody was kind of pissing Skeeter off on that subject, that people were out here making money on YouTube. That's my receipt, right? So that's $12.86 for 1 day of bait. That's just, it ain't cheap. That's breadcrumbs, panko, you know, that's it. I already had the corn. Didn't even have to buy corn today. Bought that another day. And then the extracts that are, you know, $9 for a jar of extract that you put a tablespoon in each day. It adds up, man, but beer fun. I appreciate that, Mr. Frosty. But yeah, I'm not going to keep talking about it because I don't want to be like negative on it or anything like that, because it's not. I love fishing out here. You know, it's awesome. You know, I only stress about because I don't want it to ever stop. I love the lifestyle we got. Just trying to make it sustainable somehow. Don't need to get rich. Just need to be sustainable. My wife makes half decent money, thank God. So I'm able to take care of the kids. They need a little extra help than the average kid might need. So yeah, one of us really should be home anyway. So it works out really good. That white rod's going again. Look at that. You think I'm feeding the neighborhood turtles today or what? I'll try to stop back. All right, Creed, you know we'll catch a fish while you're gone. That's how it always goes. Dalton's in the house. What's going on, Len F? What's the river report, man? Were you on the river this morning? Yep, dozen leg crawlers, $5. Yep. Yeah, that's why I've been doing a lot of creek fishing lately, because creek fishing for me, I've got jigs that are gifted to me, and I can throw a fake worm on there and catch fish all day. But I'm just trying to stay off my foot a little bit. Like tonight, I'll work 5 hours on my feet, and I'm still trying to recover from all the foot issues I've had. And I'm just getting healthy, and I'm just like, I did my workout this morning. So when I don't work in the night job, I'm starting to run. I'm trying to get back into better shape. Otherwise, I'd be going around that creek. But I did some creek fishing live last week, and I'll tell you, it put a hurting on me, man. My feet were shot. There's little rocks. I'm getting old, man. Yeah, exactly, Sam. You're right about that. Because that's why, you know, that's why I went off on my rant when some dude came into my chat telling me he was helping me out because he had like 50 different channels or whatever, and he was going in and out and liking my videos on all of them. While I appreciate that, what happens is, oh, there we go. There you go. Oh yeah. He almost took the cart in. Ooh, baby. He almost took the cart in. Well, we said turtle or bullhead. The correct answer was carp. Good one too. Dang, he's fighting hard. He ain't fighting like a carp. I wonder if we got a catfish. He ain't fighting like a carp. Coming at you now. Where you going, boss? Yeah, he's a carp. Good one too. Real nice carp. You know. huge, but man, he's using that current. Get him around the trash bag floating down the creek. I don't know if I got my scale today. I'm not sure I got my scale today. Woo! Oh, how did I get some? Come on. We got him. Get him unhooked and I'll bring him up. Go! Dude, I gotta work today. Don't get me messy. Do not get me messy. You know what? I'm trying to be nice to you. This guy is full of anger. There's my fake corn. Whew. Let's see if I have a scale. I forgot the scale today, guys, so no weighing them, but I'll bring them up and show them to you. Dang it. This guy's a pain in my butt. You are a feisty bugger. He's a feisty one. Whew. There he is. Not big. Probably like 8-9 pounds, but man, what a fighter. Let me get him out. I'm gonna get you guys the release here. Let me get the I'll bring you guys over, give you a good release shot of these guys swimming off. Woo! Sorry, guys. Hey, Cherry, thank you. Oh, Cherry Rose. Got me out of breath. Whew. All right. I'm going to let her go here. Come on, buddy. There you go. Back to your lair. You going? All right, that's one. That's one. I gotta go clean up. Look what he did to me. Done screwed me up. That's me. I gotta put new fake corn on. He stripped my fake corn. It went floating away and I couldn't grab it. Oh yeah. Whew. Dang, he fought so hard. Yeah, Matthew and Mommy's World, appreciate that. That is my awesome member, Sherry Rose, right there. Whew. Yeah, I think that's 8.3 pounds, right on the money. Hey, Dixie, pack bait, buddy. Hair rigs, pack bait. Started this video, this live off. Actually, I rigged everything live today. All 3 rods. I rigged up method feeders, pack bait, hair rigs, did the whole 9 yards live to show you exactly what and how I catch these fish. Yeah, I thought about it, but I got my orthotics in here, Jimmy, so off they went down river. I thought about jumping in, but nah, I'm good. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Lunker. Real Canadian Lunker got his sticker. Pack bait. Yeah, it's a method of fishing for carp. You make like a ball of bait and it hooks to a method feeder. Check out my, either watch the beginning of this live or go to my how-to playlist and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff on carp. There's several videos on how to make the pack bait and how to use the pack bait. If you hang in here with a second, I'm rigging the fake corn on and I'll show you this whole setup right now. You'll just miss the rigging part, but you'll see how it kind of works. So this is the method feeder. That's where you're going to put the pack bait on. Goes down the leader, down to this corn with a hair rig. The hair rig is the loop coming off the back of a hook. That's what you call the hair rig. And then you're going to stick that corn back into this pack bait. That's basically what you're going to do. So this big glob of bait sits out there and attracts the fish. And they start mowing down the big pile and eventually they hit the hook. And that's how you catch these guys. Okay. And I put my water bottle in the nasty water. Got mud all over it. Dang it. Appreciate it, Dixie. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is freshwater. We did saltwater this weekend. We're in Pennsylvania. We get around. It's a multi-species channel. We get around. We are ADHD efficient. I started my day by butchering some sharks on my porch. So yeah, we definitely do it all. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you comment on a video and I'll connect back to you guys. I support the folks who are in here. When I get done work, that's usually what I do. I go around visiting you guys. There's some saltwater. Yeah, they are pound for pound. They're the best, in my opinion. The best, hardest fighting freshwater fish. They're awesome, awesome, awesome. I mean, I caught a striper, nice striper this weekend. They fight like tanks too. But for freshwater, definitely best, hardest fighting fish out here. I'll try to get caught up here. Hey, Alan Malone's in the house. Dalton said I might try some flies for, yeah, we're coming up with mulberry season here. I'm gonna definitely be fly fishing for carp this year live. I'm gonna be chasing them down with a mulberry pattern probably a couple weeks now. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Frosty. That was a good one. Kev's, the release was Kev's. He got a couple undersized one. We did a short of his. His was like 24, 25. They got to be between 28 and 31. We didn't get too much footage of the 31 except for us, filleting it. Because we caught that in the middle of the 50-mile-an-hour winds and pouring rain and crashing surf. It was tough. But it was awesome. Kevin and I were like, when we got the tape measure out, I kid you not, we measured that thing 10 times to make sure it was in the slot. We were so pumped because 3-inch slot's really tough to hit. And we're trying to fill a cooler up so we can feed our family and follow every last rule. So it's definitely a battle to get a keeper, especially from the bank, from the beach. Dixie, stripers, awesome. Carp are not usually considered great eating fish. We have eaten them, and we do have recipes out there. They actually are not bad at all. They can be really good. They hold up great on the grill. They're really good smoked as well. Stripers run so fast. I think blues run even faster though. Like the blues, man, if you're not on your game, you don't even think you got the blue. They don't necessarily fight as hard, but I think they swim faster. I mean, they're ballistic in the water. You don't even know you got them on. They hit, and then you think you lost them. So I just keep telling my kids, I'm like, keep reeling, keep reeling, keep reeling. And half the time, that blue's still on. They're crazy. Yeah, exactly, Annie Maddie. Yep. Anybody that seriously wants to know more about carp, just go to the playlist, Trash Fish playlist. You'll see it there. I take you from water to table. How's the fishing, Bob? I did a 48-hour session last week. 7 fish. Nice, nice. It's good, man. We caught 6 carp out of here on Friday. The weekend we slayed saltwater. We got stripers, we got sharks, we got bluefish. Yeah, it was a really good weekend to fish. And drum, black drum. Yeah. Mulberry jam. Oh, here we go again. Same rod, center rod. Here it goes. I'm like, yeah, I better put down my bottle so I don't throw it in the mud this time. Keep your eyes on that center white rod. There he goes. Come on. I got to get there quick this time. That cart was definitely pushing up on that rock. I got the drag systems a lot tighter today than I did Friday. Friday I left it loose because the water was a lot lower, but with the current up like this, I got to take the fight to them pretty quick. They get 30, 40 yards downriver. They ain't coming back out here, especially if we get into the 20s. Friday, 4 of them were over 20 pounds, so we were catching the big boys too. Yeah, the blue cart almost went for a ride. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. It's shaking. He's definitely eating the pack bait. I should probably go shore that up, actually. Yeah. That ought to do it. Just like the professionals do. The Lake Hills Fishing has Wells cats. That's awesome. 30 pounds, carp to 40. That is awesome, Alan. Yeah, they're on my list, man. And someday I hope I get the opportunity to catch a Wells catfish. The vacuum frozen fillets, at least a year. A year is all I'll do. They never last a year anyway. Most people say they're good for 2 years, but a year is enough. It's a whole cycle, you know. If I'm fishing the spring run, I'm gonna make sure I don't have any spring stripers from the year before. I rotate pretty good. I might get to the point where I go beyond that, but right now I don't. Till we get a propane backup generator, it's, you know, it's just too much to have a bunch of different freezers running because we lose power all the time. It's too stressful. But we are trying to work towards that and get a big backup propane system so that we've got power. And then we will go nuts. We'll get another couple freezers and really, really become independent. Red-tailed catfish also be awesome. Yeah. At 24 folks, 90 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Oh, movement on both of those rods in the cart right there. Man, if they both go down, that cart's going in. I didn't think about the chance of a double takedown. Double takedown, that cart's going to go swimming. Yeah, Mo Style, we got one good one in. I forgot the scale. Probably around 8 pounds. Just let them go maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. Hope you're doing good. It's starting to rain here on me. Kalik, welcome in, welcome in. My friend from Turkey right there. Optima, what is going on? Good to see you. Hope all is well. A lot of little bites out there today. Yes, Optima is from Switzerland. We got people from all around the world here. Very cool. I should have brought a shovel. Dug this thing out. This mud is so annoying down here. It sticks to your shoes. It's really nasty. Turkish coffee is good. Oh, look at that. What are those things from the maple trees? Those little helicopters are flying through the air. It's pretty wild. Papa, Papa. Are you okay, Zyro? What are you typing in there? Oh, right here, right here. There we go. Woo, baby. He ain't even fighting. He's just holding his position. He don't even want to move. Come on in here. comes common carp. Oh, look how fat this one is. Oh, Lord. God, this was so fat. I wish I had the scale. Holy moly. Not a good time to forget the scale. Look at the belly on this one, guys. Short and fat. Let me get her back. She's got eggs. Whew. She is filled with eggs. Definitely pre-spawn. Confirm that. She's going to take a little rest here before she swims off. There's enough current. If there was no current, I'd force her out into the current, or I'd work her gills, but there's enough current, as you can see by the stuff floating by her, that that's oxygen, and she'll get the energy up, and will then swim away. Just need my net back. That'll probably be enough to get her going there. Just holding there. All right, that's enough rest. Off you go. I just want to hit the dorsal. If you hit the dorsal, you can get it hooked in the net. There we go. Chunker. Glacier. Brutal. Brutal. This is I've harvested enough things this week. We won't be harvesting anything today. Next week maybe. The rain's picking up. I'll check the camera. Hopefully it's not too blurry to you guys. I'll have to clean the screen. I also got to get my pack bait out of the rain. Pack tape. It's back here in the weeds. Looks all right. I think it looks all right. Yeah, Mr. Style, you got in here just in time. Fishy on. Oh, got away. By choice, it got away. That's number 2 on the day. Thank you, Deborah. Little chunker filled with eggs. $100 thumbs up. Appreciate it, everybody. That is awesome. 100 thumbs up. I got to think of something to do to celebrate our 100 thumbs up every day. I got all, what are they called, chocks? I got all 4 wheels chocked. We're good. That baby ain't going in. Sabine, welcome back. Let me wrench you up. That's another channel you have, I guess. I appreciate you. Sabine, my wife is coming, and you have now 100. I appreciate that. Ah, I got you. So that's Mr. Optimob, and then that's Mrs. Optimob. Awesome, awesome. That's a great channel, by the way. Lines are tight. What's going on out there? Some wind, I guess. Yes, awesome. Appreciate that. Optimob with the 100 thumb up. Thank you, Sabine. Appreciate it. I don't know if it's Sabina or Sabine. Let's go for number 3. I would love to catch a mirror carp. I know they're in it. I've caught one before in this creek system, so I know they do exist in here at some level. Zyro. Come on, fish. Let's go. Let's get another one. I didn't want to show you this earlier, but we got the banana out here, guys. The banana is out here. 2 carp days so far for all you banana haters. Yeah, not this coming weekend. The weekend after that, I believe, is Mother's Day. I got nervous thinking it was this weekend, the Skeeter meetup, but it's the following weekend. The banana. King Killer, you're 100% correct. We tested that theory last year. It's definitely just the banana in the boat. Bananas on the bank are fine. It's, 11th is it's Sunday, right? It's Friday. I think Friday's the 9th, right? 9th, 10th, and I'm pretty sure Sunday's the 11th. Oh, white rod again. Middle rod, guys. Banana, baby, let's go. Go. Oh, little guy. That's the smallest one we've caught here. Anybody need a pet? Look at this dude. Get in here, little dude. Ah, he's cute. Come on. Hold on, baby. What a nightmare. Hold on, dude. The hook was kind of tangled in the net and then through its gill, or through its mouth. Look at this dude. That one's for you, Glacier. I'll mail it up to you. What a cool looking fish. Don't jump, buddy. That's the smallest carp I've caught in ages. He's ready for a bait tank. He'd be great carp bait or catfish bait right there. That's 3. Move my pack bait. Oh my gosh, this is getting so slippery up here with all this mud. Nice and steady. Yo, $7. Appreciate you, King Killer. You the man. Thank you so much. Just getting this one rebaited and get it right back out there. Let's go for 4. Okay, even with the high water, we're getting them. Definitely not spawning yet here. Let me get a heart on that. $7 from Mr. King Killer himself. Taking away from an MRI, then heading to have some drinks and tacos for Cinco de Mayo. All right, Mr. Frosty. Hopefully you'll be ready for a drink after dealing with that crap, so enjoy your day. Angler app, welcome in from Indonesia. We're fishing in the United States, Pennsylvania, and we're fishing for carp. Yeah, I wonder what work's going to be like tonight. I work in a weird place, kind of like a It's almost like working on a college campus. There's so many people that live right there. We might have an interesting night. Yeah, Mo Style, back to back. They're in here. They're hungry. 2.5 fish. Get out of here. That's a whole fish. Those little ones are even harder to catch. 2.5 fish. I like seeing the little ones. It's so funny. Like the first 4 we caught out of here were 20-pounders, and they're just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. They can't get much smaller. Yeah, let's go for 4. Yeah, Joey, it looked real healthy. Hardly a blemish on that guy. He wasn't hooked bad. What happened was the hook went through his lip, and then it got hooked in the net. And the net's one of those like non-hook nets. It's like a rubber material, but it still got stuck like on the little backside of the hook. There's like a little tiny barb there, not much of a barb, but some type of a barb. And it was pulled so tight that I just couldn't budge it. So they made a perfect loop around there. I was close to just cutting my net, but he finally cooperated and I was able to get him. Yeah, maybe, Steve. If it's not blown out by then. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, carp. I'm going to be fishing pretty early in the morning. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do some nighttime or overnight or early morning stuff here. For sure. Yeah, help up. That white one's good. Center rod. Center rod. Is it going to go down? Put my drink up here. Center white rod. That was a pretty good pull right there. It's tough to read them. There's so much current out there. There's a lot of line in the water. But if I try to reel up that slack, it's actually going to move the pack bait because the current's, even though it's not deep, it's coming through pretty good here. Luckily, it was little enough I could just kind of move him where I needed to. Mo Style. I can make him cooperate. Those big boys, you need to kind of, they got to work with you. I just flipped him upside down and was able to like hold him like a bass. Center rod still moving. Are you hooking up on those little cats, Steve, or are they just doing that bumping stuff? You're not able to even get them hooked. That one would have been awesome bait for flathead. Caught 3 in 30 minutes. I'm home now. Nice. That's a good average. Dang. Did I hear a bell? Or is that bird? I was researching your stream. Welcome back, Trev. I hope you found what you were looking for. Trying to save the bait to go later tonight. I hear you. Rewatching. Yeah, I was like researching. Yeah, rewatching. No worries. Welcome back to the present time there, Trev. We caught a third while you were gone, probably. It's just a little guy. Joshua Williams, what is going on? We're working with pack bait here, if you're talking to me. We're going for carp. So, got a red-based bait out there. I thought about getting a Red Bull. I'm so tired from the weekend, but I don't want that stuff so bad for you. Just gonna go home at 2 o'clock, get a nice strong cup of coffee, do a few things, and go to work. Try a hook full of corn. Yep, this works better than a hook full of corn around these parts. You throw a hook full of corn here, the sunfish will clean it right off. We've caught 10 carp here in the last 2 days of fishing. So definitely, they like this setup. We're doing good with it. In fact, Friday we tested it out. We had one rod with just a hook on corn, but we did much better with the pack bait and the hookup ratio. They like the hair rig is a deadly way to catch them. Hookup ratio is dang near 100%. Corn is illegal in Vermont. How about that? Interesting. Do you have carp up there, Dave? If so, what do you use to catch them? Oh boy. Heard that branch break. I'll make sure it's not a widowmaker above me. Be checking out of here. Ever tried blueberry over strawberry mix for the carp bait? I haven't, Tony. I haven't. I mean, I know what the locals do. I outfish 99% of them, so I don't really try too much stuff anymore unless it's going to be a cheaper mix. I know what I have works, and it's hard to try new stuff too much because you know what I mean. Fishing comes down to confidence. You're out there, you're not going to get bit every couple seconds, so there's a lot of waiting. And if you don't have confidence in what you're using, that wait is painful sometimes. So I sometimes will try new stuff, but it'll usually be 1 out of my 3 rods. Trout, carp, and cats. Nice, nice. Yo, Nolan, am I correct that you can only set a members-only StreamYard on a computer? Am I correct that you can only set a members-only StreamYard on a computer? I think you can do it on your phone, Nolan, but you have to then, before you go live, you have to go to your computer and change it to members-only. I think you can do it through your phone. You just have to go to the desktop to change that setting to members only, I think. Just try it now, set it for the future and see if it'll let you do it. And then if it doesn't, just delete the pending stream. I'm pretty sure that's what I do. So you can technically go live through StreamYard on your phone and be members only if you just remember to do it ahead of time and go in and change the setting. Right, you can't do the member-only part on the phone. You have to do the desktop, but at least that'll allow you then to go live on StreamYard, members only on the phone. I could be wrong, but I could be misremembering, but I think that's the way it is. I always forget to go back and do it, and then I pop up live, and I'm like, all of a sudden there's 20 people in there, and I'm like, oh crap. Appreciate it, Tim. Tim's welcoming everybody hanging out in the background. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. 106 thumbs up. Appreciate that. Onyx, my bald-headed brother. What is going on? Shark Slayer. Did you catch any of that video? This morning's live. I'll have to do some edits and timestamps, but we cut up the 3 sharks on the porch this morning on a members only live, Onyx. I staked 2 of them up did shark steaks, and the third we filleted. I don't know. For me, shark don't look right if it's not steaked. I don't know. But filleting is a lot easier, especially with the skin. I'm gonna, next time we do sharks, not to be like crazy on the public live, but just keeping it real. Next time I'm gonna try to treat it like a catfish. You know, where you keep the head on and you skin it right away. I'm gonna try to do that, because then I can steak it and it's all skinless. But if you steak them, then you got it, every little piece of fish, every 2-inch steak, you got to take the skin off of. And shark skin's like sandpaper. It doesn't pull off easy. And when I tried to mess with it and pull it off like a catfish, it just tore the meat with it. So it's definitely a battle. Usually I just shark them up. I steak them up, shark them up. I just steak them up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you go to like a fancy restaurant, a lot of times they'll have mako or swordfish. It tastes similar. To me, this type of shark tastes just like mako, as long as you know what you're doing. It's a predatory fish, so they're going to be high in mercury. You got to get the skin off. You got to bleed them. You got to gut them. You got to do it all real quick. Yeah, a lot of it's going to be live in different pieces, Onyx. It was hard to film out there. I pretty much captured everything. It's just going to come in bits and pieces. But I'm trying to link all the videos to each other, so like you can see me cleaning the shark, and then when we cook the shark, I'll link that video, so you should be able to like put it back together without going through my page. I try to do that for you guys. Tuna steaks are good. Yeah, I cut a lot. My job, I cut tuna steaks a lot. It's a big seller where I work. Yeah, we got out there and the winds were just crazy, Onyx. We had rain and water coming from every direction, splashing up from the surf. Couldn't get the tripod to hold. And the one spot we put the tripod up on, I mean, we were probably 50 yards out in the water. You couldn't even see us anyway. It was horrible. So we ended up not doing the striper fishing live. We just shot some shorts and got some video when we could. Let me stand up. Let me raise the phone up so I'm not awkwardly bending over. There, that's better. Damn it. Dropped my damn water bottle. Oh, muddy. Murky perky in the water bottle. There's a carp up on the side. That carp's spawning. Definitely spawning. He's up in the branches. That's what they do. When carp are spawning, they'll find wood. That branch right over there. I don't know if you can tell, it's a branch sticking out. But you see there's some stuff stuck on the bottom in the water. He was rolling all up in that, just splashing around. So that's a spawner. But they don't all spawn the same day. So a lot of them do. There's definitely a consolidation of spawning activity, but they don't all go at the same time. Cow brains. That sounds like good bait. Mrs. Skeeter, what is going on? Can't wait to visit with the Skeeters this weekend. We'll be hanging out at the Skeeter get-together, the YouTube get-together. The Three Stooges will reunite this weekend. GC Adam, welcome in. John Ford, hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm thinking about recasting that end rod, that black rod that's hard to see. Really don't have a spot to put it though. Might have to move like all the rods down a spot. Let's do that. Let's rotate all the rods so we can recast the black rod. Ruh-roh. I was wondering why we didn't get a bite here. I was wondering. Got a snag. I'm seeing if I can work it out. Doesn't look like it. Dang it. Got my method feeder back. See what I'll probably bent the hook out though. Imagine. I'll be down in a minute, guys. I climbed up on the wall to get a better angle at the snag. Seems to have worked somewhat. I got it back. Be right back. All I did was lose my fake corn, but I got everything else back. I just need to bend the hook just slightly. Not too bad though. Don't have my pliers, so I'm just going to use an edge in the rock. That'll be good enough. Rather it too open than too closed for the hook. Okay. What am I doing? Got to get this set up. Move the rods down now. Okay. It's always something. Always something when you're fishing. That rod was sitting there too quiet. I knew something was up with it. What's up, Mr. Skeeter? Welcome to the internet. I think I told you we got a new tent for this weekend. Behold, the all-powerful Skeeter. You guys all ready for the meetup? You guys pumped? I think Lyle's got an all-day pass for the park, Skeeter. I think he's ready to roll. Heck with fishing, man. He's going to be over at the amusement park. There's that bird that sounds like a whistle or a bell. Not like that bird. Okay, ready to bait this one and send it back out. Guys, let's go up river a little bit. Remember to loosen the drag back up. I'm gonna have to run up to the car. It's starting to rain again. Gotta make sure the windows are shut. Skeeter bells on. All right, be right back. It's not really raining hard. It's just kind of misting. I'm going to let it go. Otherwise, I'm going to get the car muddier because my feet are now full of mud. Middle white rod's kind of shaking there a little bit. We'll see if it goes. Got two rods in that cart. A little hard to see, but... Mr. Skeeter, hope you outfish the Three Stooges. I'm probably going to be passed out relaxing this weekend. I don't know. I'm not up for hardcore fishing all overnight. I think we can only fish till 11 anyway. But I definitely looking to having a good time and relaxing. Yeah, that center rod's definitely getting played with there. Yo, Brad, all things country is in the house. Yeah, pretty much. I got a lakefront property right there, Mo style. So I'm definitely going to be relaxing with a rod in the water. So it's going to be lazy fishing for sure, I think. Hey, Michael, we're near the house. We're on a local creek by me, carp fishing. We've got 3 so far today. We're waiting on number 4. He might be coming soon. There's 2 white rods in the kids' cart are starting to shake a bit. We just maneuvered the other rod around, so we got all 3 in a good position now. Apparently we had one snagged for a while, but we got it unsnagged and back in the mix. Yeah, I'll be there with my whole fam. Both my kids and my wife will be at the meetup. So we'll all be there for sure. Looking forward to it. That's one of our favorite places to go anyway. We go up there a couple times a year. Usually we go up there for a whole week in the summertime. I know it's Skeeter's home turf, but I got some tricks up my sleeve for that place. I've been going up there pretty much a week of my life, my entire life, like 1 week a year. Erica, what's going on? Another Optimob account. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. How you been, Jose? Hope you're doing good. This is trying to drink some stuff that'll help my foot a little bit. It has a lot of magnesium and stuff in it. Somebody told me to drink more coconut water, so I'm trying it. I hate spending money, so I drink like just plain water, and I don't spend money on stuff like this. But if it saves me from doctor's visits, it's going to save me money in the long run. I need to try it. You're going to catch that 36-pound flatties? Yeah, I'm going to get that. That cinder block right here is what I'm going to use for bait, like shark fishing. That's going to be my weight. And then I'm going to put a big thick rubber band on there to hold the bait onto it, so that when that 36-inch flatty takes the bait, it'll snap the rubber band, and then I'm just fighting that 36-pounder. Yeah, I'm not coming home without that 36-pounder. I have a feeling it's going to look a lot like a telephone pole, but I'm going to catch them. Yeah, Steve. I'll show you some of the creeks up there. I've got some spots for you up there. Really cool spots. Nice wild browns in there too. Use Kristen's best roast from the dock. Best roast is my deer roast. She's not touching my deer roasts. I've only got a few roasts left. I'm going to be in a red meat crisis by July. I'll be members only, Mr. Frosty. I'll be live on and off. I'll be popping up all over the place, but I'll be members only. So you'll be able to see me. I don't know about everyone else. I'm sure a lot of people will be popping up different times. Be cool to have different angles going and different, you know, places for you guys to pop around in. It's at the pond. Well, move them over to the lake. Come on, Mrs. Skeeter. I'll bring my own, darn it. I'll bring one of these carp up there. pack up my own carp and bring up to the party. It'll be like a stocking truck shows up. I'll bring my big cooler filled with catfish too. Dave, you see those tigers? My white rods right there, they're my tiger rods. $25 Walmart combos. They did it again, man. I caught the striper on them. 31-inch striper. Thing was running all over the inlet, but I got them. They're great. You can't beat it for the price, man. I'm ready, Tony. As soon as this trip's over, we're gonna be chasing flatties. Especially when the kids are out of school. Then it's gonna be, I'm gonna be on the river every night. But yeah, we're definitely gonna. Here, the flathead bite is pretty much only at night. I never catch them during the day. Got a little bit of a lull now. We had a nice pace going. I thought it might just keep going. We might get 6 or 7 today. And it kind of just stopped when the rain started. We'll give them another 15 minutes and we'll recast those white rods. Man, I could fall asleep right now. It's nice out here. Even though it's raining, it's that temperature where it's like a mist. It feels kind of good. Birds are chirping. The sun's not obnoxiously out and bright. It's beautiful. It's good napping weather. Could do it without the stink mud on my feet, but other than that, pretty nice. Yeah, Dave, the one thing I will say though, when you go cheap on a combo is the drag, man. The drag systems, sometimes the Tigers are good. I mean, they're not great reels, but their drag system is trustworthy. It is what it is. Some of the smaller Shakespeare reels that are on their trashy rods, I don't know what the deal is. Like, it'll go from being like a tight drag to a loose drag. And that's the one I have. Ooh, black rod just got hit right in front of us. It's unreliable. Like, you'll lose fish. It'll break off. Like, the drag will be screaming and it'll just lock up and break right off. That's my only complaint with them. But I mean, there's Tiger rods, man. They're really awesome rods. Now, everything's kind of worth the money if you got the money. Because I'll tell you, when you're dealing with those little short rods and they're heavy, and I'm fishing next to a guy with like a $900 combo, and he's just barely casting and the thing's going out as far as mine, well, my elbow feels like it's about to fall off my arm. So when you're fishing for stripers just like nonstop, that makes a big difference. But for me, it's not worth it. 25 bucks, I'll cast that till my arm hurts, and then I'll cast out some clams and let it sit there, and I'll rest behind the clam rod. Most hated grower, welcome in from New Mexico. We are fishing in Pennsylvania for some common carp. We've caught 3 so far. We caught 6 here on Friday, and then we took the weekend. We left the spot alone for the weekend. Carp, Justin. I'm just a cheap bastard. I'd rather do it. Yeah. I'm the same way, man. I'm the same way. Like, there's way more things I can justify spending money on before I could justify spending it on a $900 rod and reel combo. Because I mean, I fish to fill my freezer first and foremost. And I can do that with a $25 combo. I don't need to be out there catching 500 stripers till my shoulder's about to fall off. I really don't need to be doing that. We're due for a takedown. Going out this weekend for catfish. Awesome. What kind of catfish do you have out your way in New Mexico? Yeah, the rod better cast itself for that price. Yeah, like the anodized reel. Nolan knows what some of those are, because when we were down there fishing together, he was like, you know what that? I was like, I don't even know how much it is, but I can tell you, I got a rough estimate. These guys were driving around with it on the front of their truck. It's like, holy Lord. Blue channels and flats. Nice. We don't have too many blues here. We do mostly channels and flatties. Today's just carp. But sometimes, this is the creek. Sometimes we'll go out to the river where we can get onto the catfish too. Yeah, I fished till my elbows acted up. And then the one spot I was fishing, it was like elbow to elbow out on the surf. So I just found one of those like posts up on by the dunes, and I just like sat up by the dune and tried to fall asleep because my kid wanted to keep fishing. I'm like, yeah, go for it. Oh, end rod just had a little hit right there. 232. We're gonna 2 hours 45 minutes. I'm gonna recast those 2 white rods. 900 gets you a canoe. Yep, exactly. You get a canoe for like 300 here. 200 get a canoe. They're cheap here. Yeah, exactly, Michael. 800. I'll get a cow. get a cow. I don't even need to go fishing. I'll buy a whole cow for the freezer and a massage for that price. How many we got in here? I got to do this so I can see. Dang, there's 35 people in here staring at these rods. Come on, rods. Yeah, fishy, fishy. If you catch a cow, send me one. We were catching sharks so big I couldn't lift them up because we weren't planning on fishing off of this pier at all. We went there to fillet up, to gut the striper and gut the bluefish. And of course, it's right on the bay, so Kevin starts fishing and like immediately catches like a big shark right off the side. So we couldn't get the thing up. And so he's running around trying to get another setup to like snag the thing by the tail so we could bring it up by head and tail at the same time. It just became a big crap show. But we caught about 10 sharks off of there, 4 that we couldn't get up. We had to just break off the circle hook as close, you know, we got it right to the mouth basically and broke it off. The other guy there had like a big gaff and he was just gaffing them and bleeding them and letting them go. I'm like, I'd rather eat them, dude. Gaff them, bring them up, put them in my cooler. I'm starting to wonder if there are any fish there. It looks wet. What are you talking about, Skeeter? In the creek? In my creek? You worry about your pond. You got any fish in that pond? You better have some fish in that pond. Why don't you go over to Petco and stock that thing? This one's a creek. I was shark fishing down on the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean this weekend. Yeah, this is freshwater. Nothing in here but carp and mermaids. I'm going to give it 4 minutes. I'm going to recast those white rods. I'm tired of looking at them. I'm going to cast one in close and one out far. Basically in the same spot though. They all seem to be holding like straight in front of us, just at different sections of the river. Some out in the main channel, some off on the side. So I'm going to cover the creek straight across the midline here. See what happens. Yeah, Skeeter's pond is stocked with mermaids, from what I understand. I got to stand up. Get you guys adjusted here. I thought we'd see a lot of splashing around today, but only seen one splash, two splash the entire time. The one was spawning, the other one was just jumping. Oh, Skeeter. Yeah, it's tomorrow now. Well, hopefully you got the right part, so your headache's almost done. See that, Michael? It's good stuff, man. A lot of people give trout a bad name. Trout's delicious. I mean, I work part-time as like a fishmonger at Wegmans, and we sell rainbow trout. I mean, I think we sell it $12.99 a pound, and we sell out of it. It's a good fish to eat. You just can't overcook it. It's no good if you overcook it. I had enough of looking at these white lines. Let's get these white rods back out. Recast. That's about right. Bunch of leaves on it. So now it's raining harder. I got to go up and, because of the stupid new cars, you have to put your foot on the brake, which I can't do because I got mud on. I'm going to have to crawl into my car face first to use my hands to start the damn thing. Be right back. I'm going to put the windows up. When will they ever design a car for the carp fishermen? That's what I want to know. You just can't get any respect. The trash fish anglers. So I'm glad there was stuff on that rod, and I have a feeling there's stuff on the other one too. So maybe it really wasn't a lull at all. We probably should have checked them sooner. We got them out now. We got fresh bait going out. We'll put this guy in the middle. already kind of in it. Good. Yep, I tangled them both up. Idiot. I'm an idiot. Damn it. Just said I don't want to be like casting too much, wasting bait, wasting money. And then I cast right over my other line. The current must have made it slip. Couldn't be big. I'm just bring both in like a beginner. Well, that was a waste. Try it again. I think I'm going to go far with this one. That one's drifting. Unless there's a fish on that. That thing's drifting like crazy. Look at it go. Keep an eye on that rod. I wouldn't be surprised if that goes down. I think I hit a carp on that cast. They might be thick up on that edge. We've caught a couple over there today. I just have a feeling that line hit a carp on the way down. That line jumped about 20 yards downstream real quick. I mean, the current's moving, but not that fast. It was weird. This one I'm going to try to sneak in here. Bingo. All right, got a good feeling about that one. One of these will produce. $31 in, 130 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Dancing Queen, let me wrench you up. What did I miss? Hey, Cindy, welcome in. Thanks for coming in here. I'm dropping the phone back down so I can sit my butt on this big old rock. There we go. It's already. Center weight rod, guys. In the snagging wagon. Thank you, Optimob. And, yeah. I like the new craft kind of homemade seasonings. Oh, did I just see a rod go? Welcome to the channel, Dancing. Oh, black rod right here. We're getting some action, guys. Here we go. Black rod just got hit. The middle white rod just got hit. Better put the parking brake on the snagging wagon. Buttery steakhouse, caramelized onion. Wrap their wheels back. What's up, Will? Just recast it and I got them all fired up. We got 2 hits right away. Wish I would have brought a chair though. We're going to kind of chill this week, do some river fishing and some creek fishing, but a whole lot of sitting on my butt fishing. I worked 3 out of 4 days this week because I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the meetup. So I'm going to try to chill a little bit and not have to be chasing around a bunch of different species. Probably going to focus on carp. I mean, right now is the best time of year to get them anyway. Carp and channel cats, basically. Mainly carp. And this weekend's going to be a busy weekend. You're the only one into seafood. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'm very lucky in that we all eat fish. And they love fish, though. You can save a ton of money that way. I feel like I missed some folks in here while I was tooling around with that. Guys are all talking about food. The only rain cloud. Dude, it's been raining the whole time here, Travis. It's been like a mist the entire day. Tell me it ain't raining where you are. Bud Files, Sue's in here. What's going on, Sue? We've caught 3 carp today. TX2, hell yeah, is back. Sorry I missed you guys while I was running around. Tim's got trout in his freezer. Yeah. Yep. We got a vacuum sealer recently, so I've been vacuum sealing everything and labeling them and freezing them and yeah. I even smoked some trout and then smoked it, cut it into small pieces, and then vacuum sealed it and froze it. And we just pull that out, get some bagels with cream cheese, and we'll pull a bag of that out. It's awesome. Flamez, what is going on? I hope Flamez comes into the lives this weekend. We got the Skeeter meetup. It's going to be Skeeter, Glenn, Steve, Mrs. Skeeter, Mama Finn, Little Finn, Lyle. It's going to be a crew out there. It's going to be fun. Who's that? I love cats. I don't know what Skinny Walker means. Oh, big pull on the black rod. Let's see if it goes down. Turn a little bit. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'll probably be members only, but I know Skeeter will be live. I'm sure Steve will be live. So, don't matter where y'all go, you're all going to be looking at pretty much the same view because we're all going to be mainly together. Should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Just in time this style. We're getting hits. Hoping that black rod goes down. I turned the camera on it so you can see the entire rod if it goes down. Oh, now the other rods are going. Let me put you back. Center rod might go down. Center white rod. Thunderstruck. Now, he lives down in Arkansas. Justin and Julie live really far from us. Slack in the middle rod. Is he on that? Dang, he's on that rod. But I ain't reeling down today. He's got to take it down. It's really hard to get into that wagon to reel down on him. So he's good. There it is. He felt the hook. It'll take a couple minutes before he comes back. I think he got a taste of the hook that time. Depends how hungry he is, I guess. Oh. Yeah, it's your best friend, Flamez, the dancing queen. Yeah, Justin and Julie were longtime members of our channel. Awesome people. Yeah, they're in Arkansas. We're in Pennsylvania. We're, I don't know, 12 hours apart. It's a good fishing day. We got light mist coming down. But the temps are comfortable, even with the t-shirt and shorts and a mist. It's comfy. Yeah, it's good fishing weather. Caught 3, and starting to get a lot of hits again, so hopefully we'll get some more here. That end rod's dancing right now as I talk. Looking for carp today, Big Frog. Tomcat Josh, what is going on? Welcome in. Appreciate you guys all coming in here. Oh, saw something. I don't know what I saw. Maybe my eyes just glitched. God. Break at work. Oh, end rod. Going down. Hurry up. Get ready, Josh. Here we go. Let's get one in for Josh here. There's a lot of crap coming down the stream right now with the high water. So if the water was lower and they're hitting like this, these would all be hookups. But there's just, you know, a lot of interference out there. Probably slightly got some leaves on the line. There's a lot of things going against us, but they are hungry. They're feeding. Break at work. I better check. I got to work today too. I got to be in there at 4. We got about 50 minutes left, and then I got to head. If I didn't have to get the kids off the bus, I could fish another hour. 'Cause I got to drive home, get the boys off the bus, get dinner ready, and then I got to drive all the way back down here. So I work like 2 minutes from here. End rod. Come on. Take it, sucker. Take it. What the heck? Is that a fish? What do you think, a baby carp? That was a lot of slack. He was on it, but I think he was just a little guy. It's real hard to reel down on that carp, though. We'll get him. Four would be a nice round number. Let's get 4 today. Definitely bumping a little bit. They're kind of getting pushed down with the current just a little bit. But they're in here tight enough that they're finding the corn. See, look, I'm hitting it already. Hitting that rod already. They're in here thick. If that water was a little bit lower and slower, we'd have a banner day going right now. Run, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in here. Hope you're having a good day. They were biting, and now they kind of slowed down. But they're messing. They're messing around. Look at the rods going. That third rod's or the middle rod's bouncing all over the place, but they just aren't going down. Sun's trying to come out. I can just stay in. That feels good the way it is. Oh, I'm gonna stand up and get you guys adjusted so I can stand up. Going up. There's like a little branch on that middle rod now. Pain in the butt with this high water. It's actually come up a little bit more. Now there's a rock that was just barely sticking out of the water. That's now underwater. I was hoping it would drop a little bit while we were live, but it's still rising. I don't think we're going to get much rain today. I don't know. I think it's just kind of like what it's doing now all day. I think we're going to be in a good week of fishing. Famous last words, but I think we're going to be for a long, solid week. is not the spot I wanted to do the long carp live and try to get 20 in one day. But I definitely don't want to leave the spot for that spot. The last time we tried for 20 in a day, we ended up with 1. So I think that spot might be kind of ruined. Hey Lee, we're out carp fishing today, bud. We got 3 in so far. This is definitely a carp spot. We did saltwater this past weekend though. Got some sharks, got some stripers, and we got some black drum and some bluefish. Got a nice mix of fish this weekend. Guerrero, what is going on? It's been a minute since I've seen you in here. Hope all is well. Appreciate the visit. Not sure if that middle rod is... Oh, it's getting tapped still. I feel like there might be something stuck on it. Michigan Bully, what is going on? Appreciate you coming in. I'll pull this tripod up and walk around a little bit. Oh, there was something just came up way out there. Maybe I'll recast that middle rod. I don't know. We'll save that for the last cast. We'll play the spots we're at a little bit longer. Tomorrow I'm going to bring a shovel down and I'm going to get rid of some of this. This is nasty. Look what it's doing to my shoes. It's nasty stuff. That's my corner right there. Just carp today, Guerrero. Just carp today. They're in here pretty thick. We got 6 out of here on Friday. 5 on the live. 1 after the live on a member live. And we got 3 today, even with the water being up. It's kind of a tricky spot to fish with the high water, especially with pack bait. So yeah, the spot's got a lot of potential. Definitely going to be fishing it. I'm going to spend some time here. Oh yeah, I had 2 of these wagons. Those wagons are awesome. I've had those since the kids were infants. I was going to get rid of it, but it works for this too. Yeah, the surface is nice and smooth. There's not much of a breeze today at all. It's kind of like glass out there. Nico, going to the Missouri on Friday. Awesome, man. You going after cats or what are you fishing for? Or are you even fishing? I guess people go to the river to do other things than fish. Cats, awesome. Yeah, there's some giants out there. Very cool, Nico. Saltwater fishing is the life. Yeah, especially with a $500,000 boat, right? I don't need much, just my saltwater stuff and a $500,000 boat. But yeah, man, I love it down there. You just be like a beach bum. Take a nap in the bushes. Oh, Enrod's going again. See, the slack's in it again, but I'm not reeling it this time. I'm not playing that game. He's going to have to pull it down. So the current's moving so much, when they hit it, you get that slack. And if you're on a lake or somewhere real calm and that slack is moving, that means the fish is on it. But there's so much current that it's hard to read that slack. It could just be the current pulling that slack tight again. So I'm not going to guess and lose again. I'm going to wait till we get a formal takedown. Right, Nico? Can of beer and yeah. I had an energy drink because it was 3 in the morning this weekend out fishing on the ocean. I was ready to pass out in the bushes. It was like 50-mile-an-hour winds, and I found this little pocket where it was nice and calm. And when you know, there was about 50,000 bugs in that little spot. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like all the bugs were hiding in that spot. So I went back out in the wind and posted up and just was ready to pass out. He was on your shoulders. Yeah, we used it for a lot of gear over the years, going to like music festivals and picnics and parties. Yeah, they're awesome. Lee, I have got safety brakes on. You see, I'm a professional. They got the chocks in there. The first set almost took it in today. That wagon was moving. It definitely was moving on the first one because I have the drags pretty tight today because of the water being up. I don't want them to go running 30 yards on me. I want to take the fight to them pretty quickly. And yeah, he almost pulled that in. Yeah, I'm a professional. I need food. What do I got in here? I got an apple. I brought an apple. I just had surgery on my freaking jaw, and I still forget. I brought an apple. What am I going to do with an apple? Stupid. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. It's been a long time coming. I have an issue with my jaws, and they just fixed the one on the left side, and they got a year from now, they got to do the right. It's like it's a dental operation, but it's like with the jawbone and the nerve structure in my jaw. It's horrible. Ever since when I broke my neck, like my nerves fire all these things around my body, and my jaw is just ridiculous. Blows. But I finally got that one done. It went as good as it could go, except I woke up in the middle of the surgery or the operation. Luckily, I didn't feel nothing, and I was so drugged that it didn't freak me out. I just thought it was funny at the time, apparently. But I'm a little nervous for next year now. I don't want to wake up, and they got to do something else in 2 weeks. I don't know. They said it's real minor, like 10 times, but I don't know. Papa Wheelie off to the Atlantic. Yeah. Somebody wanted me to ride that thing in the water. They were gonna give me super chats to go raft down the water with it. I forget who that was. Oh, was it Pacific Northwest? Where'd that dude go? He went up to Hawaii and left us all. He used to hang out in the chat, but ever since he went to Hawaii, he's too good for us, apparently. Yeah, the next day I felt great after that surgery. Apparently those drugs take a couple days to wear off, because the day after that the drugs wore off and it felt like I had a broken jaw. You ever break an arm, you have that like dull pain, nauseousness. That's what I had. It sucked. What did Run say? Yeah, I grabbed a handful of like crackers without thinking about it, and I saw stars. Not good. Everything's still real like weak. Oh, middle rod. Come on. We got 142 thumbs up today. That's awesome. That is awesome. Don't like any mess, assuming. Good luck back to work. All right, Lee. Have a good one, buddy. Don't work too hard. Hey, Tim. Good to see you, bro. We got 3 today so far. A lot of little hits. The water's up. We had pretty good rain here, I guess, over the weekend. I wasn't here, but apparently they got rain over the weekend. It's up maybe 2-3 feet. Definitely getting a lot of hits, but there's also, every time I bring the rods in, there's leaves and twigs. A lot of stuff in the water. Let's see, I'm trying to gauge this for like one last cast, you know? I think I'll check this black rod. Maybe I'll just recast that one. That's got something on it. Look at all the crap stuck on the line and the rod. Oh, and rod. See if it's going to go down. Watch that far rod, guy. These skeeter bells are annoying. They don't come off. They kind of like, they're on there pretty good. I think I like mine better. They come on and off real easy. They're almost too loud. Let's hit this top hole here. That rod's gonna go down. Got a good feeling about that black rod. There's like a little rock, or a big rock actually, but a little pocket of water right behind that rock where the water looks weird. And I know they're already holding in that area, so I'm thinking they're definitely going to be sitting in that pocket. So that's where I threw that bait. Hey, Becca. Awesome running into you. Oh, are you the one that was down? Very cool. Awesome, awesome. Let me wrench you up, add you as a moderator. So it must be Becca and Mario that came and visited us today. Chicken liver, I'm fishing for carp here, Michigan Bully Life. So I'm corn and pack bait guy for the carp around here. I have caught some pretty big carp on chicken liver. They're usually accidental catches though. Happy hookers in, welcome in. I think I'm mainly caught up. I'm going to get back down to the bottom. Let's fish with Mario. Awesome, awesome. Good to see you guys today. That was very cool. Like when we bump into people, like real humans in real life. How you doing?
How you doing? Any luck?
3 carp.
Really?
Carp fish. Yeah, yeah. We caught 6 here on Friday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
All carp?
Yeah, that's all I really go
That's all
for
no
here.
catfish?
I haven't caught a catfish on the Perky in probably a decade.
Really? Any smallmouth?
There's some smallies, yeah. But we used to use like we used to come down to Chicken Liver, especially up by Spring Mountain,
Yeah.
and slay them.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Everybody comes up from the city and they keep them like they come
Yeah.
out, but they're gone. I think center rod's going.
Carp are tickles difficult to catch. You got corn?
We use pack bait. Yeah, I fish on YouTube all the time. Live action on YouTube now.
All right.
We make our own pack bait up like that.
What is it?
It's just panko breadcrumbs, strawberry jello, and sweet corn.
Really?
In a pack. And then there's a piece like a lead feeder. It's called a method feeder. And it packs onto, and a hook comes off a leader, and you take that hook and stick it back into the pack. So it's like chumming, legally chumming. You cast it out, and it just sits there and breaks down. And eventually they find it. We put like fake corn on the actual hook.
Yeah, is your middle line going?
A little bit. There's so much crap in the water because the water's up a little bit.
Yeah.
Basically, with this setup, they hook themselves. You have to wait till it just goes down.
Really?
Yeah. I started like messing with them, but you're better off just waiting till it goes down. Because once you move the line, you pull it off that pack, it's useless.
How big are the ones you're getting?
They're all like, Friday we got 6, 4 of them were over 20 pounds, around 25 pounds, the big ones. One of the rangers up at Green Lane told me about this spot like 3 years ago, and I've been checking it out and it stinks, and they had an operation over at the medical place like Thursday, I think. So I'm like, before it started, I came down and there was carp all over. I was like, that's why I came Friday.
You could see them?
Yeah.
Because I come down here a lot. It's always shallow.
It's shallow, like the right at the middle. You just walk up on the top there and look down when the sun's up high.
You can see
You'll
them?
see them. You'll see, especially when it's low and clear, you'll see the mud kicked up for like no reason at all. You'll see mud. They were spawning up over on that branch earlier. They're jumping over in there.
Me and a bunch of my friends are fishing Lake Wallenpaupack next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
A lot of pickerel and bass up there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's your YouTube name?
Anything is possible. I don't have my stickers. I usually do what I give you on. That's yeah, we fish live every day. I always have a crew in watching. They're probably like, where is this guy? Yeah, we have one of our finest officers down here checking us out. But yeah, we fish all over. We don't fish just here. Like I was down on the striper run this weekend.
How'd you do?
Very good. I got a 31 just under slot. Yeah, we got like 5 or 6 sharks. We got
short or?
Yeah, we're Corson's Inlet.
Okay, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, I go down to Boulevard Bait and Tackle. Cameron runs that shop. I always go to him. He's never steered me wrong. He even steered me all up to Seaside Heights one time. He's like, don't come here. They're all up there.
Yeah.
So he's a good dude. I spent a lot of money in his shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, he put us on. He gave us the clams. We went out. He put us up on out on the surf. He's like, here's a good spot. We went out there. We caught a big old black drum.
Nice. You ever fished the Delaware, in like Philly area?
No.
You're not missing anything. But...
I do the Schuylkill mainly down there for flatheads.
Yeah.
Do Kelly Drive.
Yeah, people are always on Kelly Drive fishing. Only problem is getting them up.
Yeah, I can get him off the wall there. I just have my son. I usually have my 11-year-old with me, and I hold his feet, and he hangs over with the net. But yeah, when the water's low, it's tough.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you got to jump down. But yeah, that whole area is pretty good. We're about to start heading down that way now that the flatties are getting active.
Yeah. Carp are fun to catch.
Oh, pound for pound, I think they're the best fighting freshwater fish. They just don't stop fighting.
Up here, down south, peacock bass or...
Yeah, are they crazy?
Oh my God.
I never hooked one. We were just
Nothing
in
like
Florida a couple months ago, but I didn't.
You got to go down. You
target 'em.
got to be about Miami.
Yeah.
They don't come up north.
Yeah, we were in Vero Beach.
Okay.
We just didn't. Well, I mean, we caught 22 different species. It was like a multi-species trip,
Yeah.
and that one just didn't show itself. So we didn't work hard at all of them. We were just
Right.
bumping into people, and they're like, "Oh, you know, this pond over here has cichlids," and we're like, "Sweet, let's go."
Yeah.
And we're just chasing whatever we
I
could.
went down there and caught cichlids too. I loved them.
Yeah, they were fun.
Oscar and...
We ate cichlids. We ate puffer fish. Were in thick, so we were cooking up puffer fish like
Nice.
crazy. Pompano. Yeah, we had a good trip. I gotta go to work at 4. 1:38. Got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yeah, there's something messing with that one right there.
Yeah, I want to see you get one while I'm standing here.
It might go down. If the water was low or I was fishing a lake, I could time those better and reel down on it. But
Yeah.
there's so much slack. There's leaves on the line. There's a lot of, and as soon as you reel down, it's like all you reel do is like kicks that hook, and it prevents the hook set sometimes. So you got to wait till he really takes it and hooks himself. They're like half circle hooks anyway. It's like an octopus
like
style.
almost,
Yeah.
They spawn on the on the banks too, like largemouth.
Yeah. So they'll spawn like, that's why everybody hates carp, is they spawn like right after the bass and knock all their eggs loose. But they're naturalized now. Like there's so many of them that the bass are now eating the baby carp. So it's kind of come full circle.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That line's going against the current.
Yeah, there's definitely something messing with it, but look at that. Yeah. Oh, is he gonna take it down? Then you got turtles, you got bullheads, all that crap that play with it too. And pack bait ain't cheap. Like a bucket of that, it's like panko breadcrumbs is like $4, and they use 2 containers, so it's like $8.
Yeah.
Strawberry jello is like $3. You know, it's like a day of fishing for trash fish, $20. Do it every day; it adds up.
There's such thing as trash fish if you're throwing them back anyway.
That's how I look at it. Yeah,
Everything back.
we have a whole playlist called Trash Fish.
Yeah. We fished the Maurice River a lot down in Jersey.
Where?
Down Maurice River in Jersey,
Not
like Vineland area.
Okay, yeah.
Catfish there are monsters. We go forward. After we go, they do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Flatties?
All kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Early in the season, you can get striper, but it's a short-lived season.
Yeah.
Because it does go into the ocean.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, they were catching stripers down by the Navy Yard a couple weeks ago.
Were they?
Yeah. But same thing. They shoot through there so quick.
Yeah, especially depending on the brackish line. Sometimes it comes up that far, sometimes it don't.
Yeah.
Usually on Commodore Barry it stops.
I'd rather just go to like the inlet, because if the stripers ain't fighting, something's going to be biting.
Yeah.
You can always catch something. And we were catching like 4-foot sand sharks down there, like nonstop. My kid was in heaven. Those things are awesome.
4-foot sand shark, that's a shark to a kid. What's
Yeah,
a shark?
and they take center rod. They go up in the air too. They come right out of the water, and it's insane. Massive like head shakes are fun to catch. What we got hanging out still. Gotten some bumps here. We got some bumps. Oh, come on. That thing's got to have a branch wrapped around it too. Some days I'll sit there and like nothing will happen. You don't get any bumps at all. And other days you just get straight takedowns.
Yeah.
I don't know what's better, but it gets frustrating when you get the bumps and they're not hooking up. But
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come down here. I didn't know those people fished. I'm down here all the time. I never see anybody.
that's,
Kayakers.
I've been saying the same thing. No one's ever been here, and I work at Wegmans at night, and I keep an eye on this place. Nobody's ever down here.
Yeah.
I'm like, wherever I fish, people show up.
Yeah.
They follow me around. I'm like, yeah. And I went by Saturday. I worked a long shift on Saturday. I drove by and there was 2 pickup trucks. I'm like, all right, starting already. I'm like, here it goes. Just the way it goes. I try not to like say where I'm at, but people figure it out.
They figure it out. They
Yeah.
work hard enough.
Yeah. I'm hoping they're going to develop this whole stretch. Is that part of that grant?
The grant, I believe, is going to be behind where like Perfume in the Woods is.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah, they're down.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be a grant, but it's going to be an apartment complex in something.
Gotcha.
Right across the street.
Gotcha. Used to ride that trail a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a nice stretch in here. I live up in Schwenksville.
Yeah.
I usually fish up that way, but Green Lane is that place is like a disaster since they dredged it. I'm not catching anything good out of there anymore. We were catching, this time last year we were catching like 18 carp a day up there. And this year we're lucky if we get one.
Really?
I think they had a big die-off.
Any crappie in here?
A couple here and there. There's a lake up in Green Lane. Like by Deep Creek, there's that other pond that's, I don't know if it's private. I think it's a big house on it. It comes right up by Pearson's bait shop there. That dude I know stocks crappie because I catch baby crappie in that spillway all the time.
Okay.
And it connects to here, so they, you know,
Yeah.
that's where they're coming from, I think. Yeah, bump day. Yep, I get you. Anything? Hate those bump days. Yep, bump day. At least we got 3. Not bad, but some of these bumps will turn into fish. We have a killer day going on.
Well, enjoy.
All right, sorry we didn't get any takedowns for you.
Come on. Have it going.
All right, you too. Becca, Pearson's is awesome. I'm glad you guys know it. Bill died like a year ago. You guys probably know that if you're shoppers there. That's cool. We got 15 minutes before we got to pack it up here, so hopefully we'll get a last-minute takedown. Came home with the skunk. Yep, that happens sometimes. Yeah, they got some bargains in there for sure, Becca. Oh, Black Rod wants to go. Yeah, I used to work in there, Beck. I used to turn plugs. When I was younger, I used to turn plugs in there on the lathe with Bill. Before I moved up to Alaska, we'd do like trade shows and all kinds of stuff together. What's up, Loomy? You fishing today, Loomy? I need 10 subs for 2,000. You need a fish, race ya. Okay. I'm racing as fast as I can, Brad. Make sure you guys have Brad from All Things Country. If the ice ever melts, you might see him fish again. But he does prospecting as well as fishing. And awesome, awesome, awesome channel. Come on, rods, let's go. Now I'm competitive. Mow the lawn. He's got to plow the snow off of it first. Working with the veggie garden. Nice. I love when it rains. It's like a day off from watering. Plants love it. All right, any potato experts in here? Anyone know anything about potatoes? We planted potatoes last year. Dug them all up. Had like a killer harvest. I doubt we left any in the ground. This year we've got like 50 potato plants coming back up. So did they come back from seed? What's the deal? Maybe they're not potato plants and I just have weeds there. I think were potatoes. Anyone know? Digger, what's going on, Digger? What is up? What is up? We've got. You can never get them all. I think we got them all because we like literally, it was a container. Like we removed all the dirt. $148. We got 12 minutes, Digger, to catch one. We got. 12 minutes. Headed to the dock to see if you can catch 3 more. All right, catfish to marlin. Have a great day, buddy. Get them. 100% left some there. Dang. It's crazy. There's no way I left that many in there. Huh. I wonder if they were just little, like we found some real little tiny pieces, like little tiny marble-sized potatoes. I wonder if that's what they are. And if they are, I wonder if they'll actually produce. Because I was thinking, like, should I even buy potatoes? Seemed like there's potato plants in there. Or if they might, if they're, you know, if it's not from a good starter, maybe they really won't produce anything. They can grow from seed if the plant grows fruit. What kind of fruit does a potato plant? Now my head hurts. What kind of fruit does a potato plant grow? I mean, these went to full bloom. Complete die. I waited till they completely died back in the fall. There just seems way too many from it to be from potatoes I left. Yeah, it definitely flowered. Because it says wait till they die back, so it's going to flower prior to dying back. But yeah, it definitely flowered. They're in the nightshade side, like tomatoes. Interesting. Ah, the pesky horsefly is in here. Spread by tubers. YouTubers. But if the plant grows fruit, it takes energy away from the tuber. The fruit looks like a tomato, but is deadly poisonous. Remove the flower and you get better harvest. That makes sense, Digger. Oh, black rod just got hit. Yeah, the problem was they didn't all, like, you know, they didn't all go at the same time. That was, some were like dead and others were still growing. So I know some of them went full bloom and probably had fruit. And look what, 50, pick one up and look what they grow. Yeah, I'll pull one up, see what's there, I guess. I'm still gonna buy some, throw them in there anyway. They're cheap. I don't know about potatoes, but I had corn grow, didn't plant any since. You have big corn after you. If you got corn grown, big corn come after you. You're not allowed to plant corn in some parts of this country. It's got to be approved corn. Come on, rods. I feel like they're all tangled up, but we don't got enough time to recast. We're going to ride it out, see if we get a last minute takedown. Buzzer beater. Small Town Adventures. What is up? I'm in my wife's car today, Mosquito. Can't wait to hop in there with these muddy shoes. I'm going to have to take my boots off and drive home barefoot. This is next level stuff, Lumi. All right, I'm a professional carp fisherman. So first you got to get yourself a quality fishing cart like this, step 2. You'll see 0 zero work needed to be done. It's just dumb luck. There's 2 drainage holes, I guess they are, on the bottom, and the rods fit in there. So that's kind of, that's how I do it. I walk around my house, I look at things, and sometimes things work out like that. So yeah, good luck duplicating that. I guess you could probably drill a hole, but yeah, it was just meant to be. Just meant to be. Look at that rod going here. Look at this rod. Like, there's definitely something on that. Why don't you hook into it? We got him! We got him! Sucker! That is awesome. This is just a little guy. Bank flipping carp, baby. We're bank flipping them. There we go, Brad. What you got now? Did I win? What did I win? Oh, I should have worn my Huck Bass shirt. It's about the size of... look how cute. Oh, don't. You don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. You're going to get all muddy. It's going to look bad for your picture. Let me get the... We're going to go down. We're going to get a nice release. We're going to get a nice release. It's just going to toss him right in there. Off he goes. Yeah, right? Sunfish for fish. Let me wrench you up. I've been seeing you in here. I always miss getting you a wrench. There you go. 3.2. Yeah. Michael Jackson, what's up? I was number 4 on the day. A buzzer beater. A buzzer beater. Not the same fish. That was smaller than the last one. So it's definitely not the same fish. We still got 4 minutes. I'm going to put you guys right there. I'm not going to recast that rod. How about that? I saw him pull on it, so I reeled down and I got him. Now I can go work. Right. Now I got to get a shower. Got to clean off this fish smell, and then I can go to work and cut fish for another 5 hours. I don't know why we have to. We've got the dress code like we got, and we got to wash up, and all we do is play with fish all day at work. Immediately stink. I've got fish scales on my shoes. We have fish everywhere when we're at work. It's kind of nasty. Okay. That was pretty funny. Straighten up a little bit. Lucio, yeah, we got 4 today. We're just about to pack it up. We just missed one. We just caught one. And it's starting to rain more. But yeah, we just caught one. But yeah, 4 carp today. I will put the timestamps on, Brad. The first one today was real close to going in. What the heck's that swimming around out there? Yeah, the first one today almost took the cart in. It was a big fish, and I had to drag really tight. Something floating down there. It looks like a big fish. Maybe it's a turtle, but it's floating like a dying fish. Somebody must have caught one above me and killed the thing. Unless it's spawning carp, but they usually hold their position. He's floating downriver. Huh. Nah, I wasn't trout fishing today. I did not catch any trout. All right, Tim, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Jody, what's up? What's up? No trout fishing today. But we started the day by butchering 3 sharks on the porch. That was pretty cool. We had some good saltwater action this weekend. Look, there he is, floating out there again. I don't know what that fish is, but he ain't doing good. He ain't one of ours, because he came from above us. Beautiful day to lay out in the bikini. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do when I get home. I'm going to lay out in my bikini, too. Beautiful. For a redhead, this is perfect weather to lay out, so you don't get too burnt. A little mist, rain. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there'll be a shad up this far, Jimmy. I've never seen a shad in this creek. I'm up by my house. I'm way up. You don't know where I am. You might think you know where I'm at, but you don't. This is a secret location. Only me and the officer knows. Gizzard shad. He was heading down river fast. Yeah, glad you got to see one too, Becca. I always put my the timestamps on my lives. If you go back and watch an old live, I put, like today, when I get home, I sit there and drink coffee and relax, getting ready for work. And I go back and I put the timestamps on of every catch. So if you wanted to see any of the catches you missed, you'll see it in the comments section. It'll be like glowing blue, and you just click on it, and it'll take you back to the moment where the rod went down. Yeah, mine's a string bikini too, Jody. I got the same kind. I heard it's good for views. I think I'm trying to be a better YouTuber. I don't know if it's going to work for me. I hope it's going to work. But they told me if I wear a bikini, I get a lot more views. So I'm going to try. Can you imagine? Okay, buddy. Okay. Trusty cinder block. As ready as I can be, I guess. Let's see what time it is. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I'll get the times on there, Becca. Yeah, it was good meeting you in person today. It was awesome. Yeah, I wish I had a sticker. I usually have stickers to hand out when I meet people, but we were down the shore all weekend. It was kind of crazy. They're actually in my waders that are hanging on my porch. All right, it is 2 o'clock, y'all. So I'm going to call it. I'm going to get these rods in, and we're going to get out of here. We'll be back at another secret location tomorrow that looks a lot like this place. But yeah, hope to see y'all tomorrow, 10 a.m. Work tonight, so there won't be any lives tonight. I'm sure I'll see you guys in somebody else's live, but yeah, we're out of here, man. Digger, Justin, everybody hanging out. Peace out. Members, appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.